Go, go! Go, 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 go! It's Saturday! Hello, everybody! Hi! Go, go! Welcome in. It's Saturday! Yippee! Oh, my voice is kind of tired today. I played way too much Clair Obscure yesterday. I played way too much Clair Obscure, but I'm not going to complain about that because it was really fun. Hello, Juno. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Ooh, I'm happy to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Juno is a new Dota buddy of mine. We played Dota. It was very fun. We're going to play again at some point. I have like 1 billion things planned right now, but I think it'll be more towards the end of August. My schedule opens up a little bit around then, but I have something going on like every weekend until then. It's crazy. It's crazy. Go, go! I'm sorry to make you wait so long, my precious Juno. I'm so sorry. But how is everybody? Happy Saturday. Oh my goodness, go, go! What's up, Manny and Psyche and Warskunk and Hyrulean Hawk and Circri and Fwa and Kamakase and Spike and John and VCM and Manny and Stolen Prophobic and Vinici. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with Italians. Jedi Mind Tricked and Duya and Rickety and Soul Reanimator and Obake and Timeless and Okami and Noah and Random Person and Nimby and Curice and Nanami. Thank you so much, Nanami, for the 5 gifted members. Go, go! Whew. Thank you. Yes, my reign shall be long and prosperous, especially my night reign. What's up, TJ? Go, go! Greetings. How is everyone? I am doing pretty good. Let's see. Does my schedule include the Halo remake? Now, am I allowed to share my thoughts on the Halo remake? I don't know if I should. I consider myself a non-toxic streamer. And if I was to start talking about the Halo remake, I might say some things that would disqualify me from being a non-toxic streamer. Okay. Alright. Thoughts? My biggest thought. Why does Cortana look like Germa? Am I allowed to ask that? Is that mean? Did they like secretly hire him to be the face person for Cortana this time around? It upsets me. It upsets me. Where's my blue minx? This is not the blue minx that I signed up for when I decided to become a Halo fan, okay? Hold up, where is it? It's killing me. I don't know if it's just this angle, but I keep seeing it get posted. Like it kind of just looks like Germa. I can't unsee it anymore. Like, I mean, it's a lady for sure, but it's not what I would envision for Cortana. Like, I get it. You know, classic Halo 1, Cortana looks a little freaky. That's technology limitations at the time. She could only have but so many colors and polygons. Whatever. Modern day Cortana and Jertana? No. I don't get it. She had a good design. She's supposed to look like Halsey. This doesn't even look like Halsey either. I'm okay if she could be blue, she could be purple. I don't care if she's blue or purple. That means nothing to me. Like, I don't care. She can be blue, she can be purple. It's hologram tech. I'm not as concerned about the color. of Cortana, okay? As long as it's within the range of colors she's already had, as long as they're not putting her out here and they're making her like orange or something, right? That is gonna make me angry, right? I like that she has different designs. Yeah, it's fine, but not Germa. The other thing, actually I have two other things. I've been seeing clips of the gameplay from the Halo remaster, and the amount of like baby game journalist hand-holding that's in this game makes me want to throw up. They put, you can turn this off. I know you can turn this off in settings. They put markers over the heads of the active camo elites. And they warn you about them like 5 different times. That's not Halo. Halo should be, you know, a hidden elite in camo. You hear his footsteps, you see a tiny shimmer, and you pee your pants. But you should be scared to death. You should be like, ah! When one of those fellas shows up. So that makes me angry too. I really hate how, like who is making the decisions when they're playtesting these games? That's what I want to know. Who is going, let us hire a bunch of playtesters who have zero common gaming sense. Let's hire a bunch of people who have never played a video game, ever. And let's make it so freaking easy to tell where every single thing is in this game that anyone who has more than one brain cell is gonna think that they're like dying trying to play this because it's so boring. Yeah, they've got yellow paint camo. Exactly. What's the point? What is the point of camo? Of camouflage if they're gonna put a mother freaking arrow on their head to tell you where they are? Why even make them camo at all? You know, this is where some people may agree with me, but in my opinion, gatekeeping is a good thing. Every game should not be made for everybody. That's why there's like a billion game devs and a billion games on Steam. Not every game should be made for the Call of Duty gamer. I'm a big fan of, if you have something good, then you should probably gatekeep it a little bit, because otherwise you end up with this weird Hollywood corpus slop that just takes away the entire identity of the game and the feeling and the atmosphere. It's just gonna be gone. It's just gone. I'm probably trying to get investors to like it. It's already a well-standing series with popular appeal. It's kind of like, this is why Nintendo does well. They don't care about the criticisms of people outside of their own development team. They literally do not care. There's been interviews about this. They're like, yeah, we just make games that we like. End of story. They don't have to worry about, like, you know, oh my god, what if we want Joe Schmo who only has ever played Warzone and we want to get him into Halo? You know, it's like Halo already has an audience. If you made the game not stupid, God, it kills me. It kills me. There's so many good Halo books out there. There's so much good lore. There's so many good stories. Like, why? In the writing for the prequels, the writing for the prequel episodes, why is the Prophet standing there like he's Professor Oak going, here is a grunt? The grunt type Pokemon. He goes, whoa, 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 and he throws grenades at you, okay? Oh, here's the elite type Pokemon. He's really strong. You want to watch out for that. What about, oh, here's the Jackal type Pokemon. They're real good with sniper rifles in the alley. Like what do you mean? What do you mean? It's so bad. It's so bad. It sucks. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Also, Fresh Prince, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you, GAOGAO. You know what? It's probably, you're probably right, Undead Zebra. It's probably some middle manager who has nothing to do with game production, never has played a game in their life, got this job through nepotism, asking ChatGPT what they should do to make their game more popular with the gamers. I don't know. I don't know. It feels like it's just... It's so bad. It's so bad. Where, you know what? I don't even think if they added in Halo 3 Rat. I don't even think Halo 3 Rat could save this. It's more upper management, high on their own farts. I've seen the reports from the artists where it's like they make some really cool stuff, and then upper management, they're so... I guess I just don't... Maybe I'm too reasonable. Maybe I'm too reasonable, but I just don't understand how the people in upper management can be so far detached from anything that they produce. Like, if I was in a company and I was in upper management, I'd be trying to talk to the... Like, I get it, you want to please the investors, but if people don't want to buy your product, then... Like, what's the point? I'd be talking to the gamers. I'd be talking to the people who, you know, consume the product to see their thoughts. Because they barely care about the games. I guess so. I guess they're more of like the errand boy of the stock boards, I guess. Infinite profit. See, this is why I should be in charge. This is why I should be in charge. The gamers can't fire you. That's true. Hello, Cheryl. How are you doing? Yeah, they're surrounded by yes men. That's true. Yeah, it's too many management jobs, it seems. It seems like there's too many people who stick their hands in the video game development pot. It's like, you get AAA games that cost, you know, crazy amounts of money to produce, like millions of dollars, like Concord and Highguard. You have these games that cost so much money to produce and have absolutely nothing to show for it. They've got the most generic Unreal Engine 5 laggy slop fest that doesn't even render anything past like 3 feet beyond your character, where everything constantly glitches, that has insane performance issues, and they're like, oh my god, it looks so real, and they're foaming at the mouth. They're like, you know, they're like, oh my god, it looks just like my crappy TV show. Oh, I'm a real Hollywood director now. Look at my game. It's like, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. It's not for me. I'm really angry, but I'm not gonna be playing. I'm not gonna play the CE remake. I'm gonna pretend it's not real. It's like there is no war in Ba Sing Se. There is no Halo after Halo Reach. You know, there's no CE remake by Halo Studio. Halo Studios is not real. You know. Exactly what remake, okay? I'm not gonna do that. This is why you never go public, it's true. The only way you can go public and still survive is if you go public and then the current owner of the company buys all the stock. And he only sells like little piddly amounts. No, Noble 6 has to die. I'm a firm believer that Noble 6 has to die. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, he doesn't get to survive in a cave somewhere. I'm sorry. When someone does ask us, we have terrible conflicting ideas. That's very true. The gamer, I will say the average gamer does not give good critique or anything else. Was I the one telling you about Costco going public? No. I've only been to Costco like once in my life. What's up next, Pedito? That's true, Laura. That's true, that's true. They have business qualifications. Is a business major even real? I'm not gonna lie. When I was in undergrad, the business majors were always done with their classes by like 1 p.m. and then they went out and partied the rest of the day. Business major is the new like MRS degree or MR degree. You just say you're going for a business major and you pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to a university and you go party and you get the most like brain dead easy classes. And it's all on stuff that is completely free online. And maybe you'll get a connection if you're not partying too hard. It's the master's degree. Okay, I was gonna say the undergrad business degree, it means nothing. I don't think I've ever, people be like, oh my gosh, I have a business degree. I'm like, in what? I get a business degree in your mama. That's an I guy. That's an I guy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You have 4 people who got business majors. None of them are doing too well. Oh. Ooh. Degree in how to do a Skype call. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some places that have programs that are like genuine good business things. They teach you like taxes. They teach you all this stuff. But like, that's one of the most freely available online type of majors. I guess if you need like a classroom setting to help yourself lock in and learn, you could. But I don't know. GAOGAO! What's up, Matati? All for the qualifications. Gamers are great at finding problems, but terrible offering solutions. Yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true. It's true. Does Noble Six survive in the books? I can't remember. I don't think he does. He and then he dies like somewhere later. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Like he lives, but he dies later. Yeah, I know the books. I have a couple of them. I haven't read them all yet. I bought a bunch of them last year. So, by the way, if you like Halo, if you're new here and you like Halo, also Zofan, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Every October, I do an event called Halloween, where I play through all of the Halo games that I care about in chronological order. So I play Reach 1, half of 2, ODST, second half of 2, and then 3. However, what I did last year is I did a wheel spin. So it was like, it depends. Basically, well, what did I do last year? Every 5 gifted subs or memberships. Actually, I wasn't streaming on YouTube last year, but every 5 gifted subs would get you a wheel spin for up to 5 spins per level. And I was playing on Heroic, not Legendary. I think Legendary is kind of boring. I've beaten all the levels on Legendary, it's fine. But basically, every single level could have up to 5 wheel spins of skulls that could be chosen. And there was like 1 or 2 that I banned, like Iron. I did not want to do Iron for Halo 2 just because it's like, I kept the skulls that were fun. Like, I kept the ones that give you less ammo. I kept the ones that don't let you use Covenant weapons. You know, I did a lot of that. So that was pretty cool. I'm doing well. What's up, Chobatsu? YouTube, hello, George. Yeah, everything but 4 and 5. Yeah. We're talking the new Halo? No, the new Halo doesn't exist. I feel ashamed to have been excited about it. Wait, who asked me my opinion on Halo right at the start of stream? Oh my gosh, I can't even scroll up far enough to see that. I'm so sorry. You asked me my opinion on the new Halo and I just popped off. And there's like this one girl boss Marine lady who's supposed to like challenge Chief and you know, question his orders. And she's not a girl boss, she's just annoying. She's just a disappointment. Like, I don't understand why people feel the need to add in characters that are just, they're not girl boss, they're not cool, they're not edgy, they're just they're just jerks. And they're really annoying. It's like, it makes it less enjoyable. Yeah. They don't understand the difference. Yeah, I guess they just don't understand the difference. Is it like... I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to be too negative about it all. But I will say, to end on a positive note, since we're talking about Halo, I am so grateful that this new one came out because it reminds me of how much I love the originals. There we go. Positive note. You know, it really makes me appreciate the originals because the originals are really good. If I can end on a positive note. I don't want to be a sour grape. I'm trying to be a positive, happy grape. Oh, thank you, Fluffy Shinigami. Thank you. Enjoy the VOD. I streamed for a long time yesterday. I like some of the parts of the remake, but some parts need a little more time. I don't think I'm gonna play it. If I play it, I'm probably just gonna be angry. And I don't enjoy games that I play when I'm angry. You just don't think anything you mentioned in Halo is completely disqualifying for me to give it a try on Game Pass for 15 bucks. I'm not a sour grape. I'm a reasonable grape. That's a reasonable take to be upset with the direction of a game series that you love. It's like how... I don't know. I just hate when games are the core of a game and the gaming experience is changed to cater to the most normie motherfricker you've ever seen in your life. The average come home from work, say a slur on Call of Duty gamer. That's who they're trying to cater to. Like, that's it. The people who are playing, like, sports games on their PlayStations, they're trying to cater to them. They're like, oh, look at this. You can play as Armored Man Shooter. Ooh. The yellow paint virus. Yeah. Yeah. If you are looking forward to the game, I'm very sorry if I just ruined your hopes for you. If this is your game, please go have fun with it. Please enjoy. I will never knock anyone for enjoying a game and having fun. Like that's something I encourage. I want everyone to have fun, but like, grrr, I'm just yeah, it's like, yeah, as soon as a game gets really popular, they're like, but we could make even more money. And then they abandon the things that made the game popular in the first place. It's like, what? How do I explain? Halo is not, Halo's kind of mainstream, but what they're doing with the remakes is they're making it even more, like, bland. It's like, what existed before Halo? Call of Duty, Battlefield, Doom, Quake. Did Team Fortress 2 come out before Halo? They're close. Crisis. I'm pretty sure Crisis might have been around the same time. There was just this whole era of like super beast mode armored up dudes who were in shooters. Mass Effect, Unreal Tournament. Oh, yeah, that's true. It's true. Medal of Honor. Okay. Half-Life. Hasn't Halo been the mainstream game in the US? No, it's Call of Duty. It's 1 billion% Call of Duty. Remember when Crysis was the benchmark for GPUs? Yeah, I remember that my mom had Crysis. And she wouldn't let me play it because it was too bloody. But every time that she tried to boot it up, her computer would go... And it just explode afterwards. Dark Forces. Oh, what about Delta Force? The original Delta Force? They're phasing out the young gamers. No! Yeah, there were a lot of... But yeah, Call of Duty and Battlefield. And I say this as someone who grew up playing Gary's Mod, Battlefield, and Call of Duty. A lot. I played until like Modern Warfare 2 on Call of Duty. And Battlefield I played, was it 1942? I played 2142, 1942. And then Battlefield 1, but that's when I quit because I didn't like Battlefield 1 that much. I liked 2142 a lot because there were big mechs. You could get this sick, big, stompy mech that you walk around like... And you could drop it on top of a building and shoot people. You could shoot people out of the building. It was so cool. Yeah, I love Gary's Mod too. Before Halo 1, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, Half-Life, Unreal, Quake, Duke Nukem, Bloodson, Heretic, Team Fortress Classic, yeah, Counter-Strike, Serious Sam, Delta Force, Star Wars Dark Forces, Jedi Knight, yeah. There were plenty of big games before Halo. If only Titanfall took off. Yeah, it took off straight to the garbage pile. Straight to the retirement home. Man. Wait, Call of Duty 2 came out in 2005 for the Xbox 5 years after Halo 1. What about Call of Duty 1? Did it not start on 1? Did it not start at 1? You remember wanting Halo on PC. I didn't play Halo growing up. I only started playing Halo once I started streaming. Yeah, but no online. Oh, but when was Call of Duty 1? When was that? Just like when did that first come out? I'm curious. I will do a little Googling. 2003. Okay. There were like a bunch of historical shooter games too that were like pretty small. I don't know. You played COD 1 and 2 as a kid, but we'll never replay them. Yeah, COD 4 is the one that I played a lot. I mostly just played the zombie mods with my brother and dad and mom. We would all hop on and just play zombies. It gave me horrible, unending nightmares about fire zombies crawling out of the fireplace that I had in my childhood home. Like, I couldn't walk past the fireplace at night because I was so scared that it was suddenly going to turn on and a zombie was going to come out. So anytime that I went past the fireplace at night, I would literally sprint. I would run so fast because I was convinced there was going to be a fire zombie and it was going to come out and kill me. That's, yeah. Yeah, there were just a bunch of games back then, though. That's true. Okay, I had Counter-Strike. Let me see. I think I got into Gary's Mod and TF2 in like 2012 or 2011. And I owned Counter-Strike, but I never played it because I only bought it for the textures for Gary's Mod. I just wanted to not see the purple and black texture missing everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna draw. Have I seen Dynablade? Oh wait, Dynablade came out, didn't it? I have to check it out. You grew up playing Half-Life? That's so cool though. That's so cool that you had an experience like that. You know, that reminds me, I never played episode 1 or episode 2. I beat Half-Life 2, but I was so motion sick from so many sequences in Half-Life 2, like the airboat and everything, that I was like, I just can't play Half-Life anymore. You have over 2K hours in Counter-Strike. I've got 3.8K hours in Dota. I've probably got like 1,000 hours in Splatoon if we're talking about childhood games. I used to play Splatoon competitively. I used to be like a shooter enjoyer. I know that's crazy. I know that sounds crazy, but because I haven't played a shooter in like years at this point. Beating episode 2 will just make me mad that they haven't made 3. See, that's the thing. I'm like, don't know if I want to play the other Half-Life episodes because I'm just gonna be really sad that they didn't finish it. You know, I'm gonna be left with a heartbreak feeling. Episode 2 is definitely worth it if you can handle the motion sickness. Okay. If there's an airboat sequence, that's the problem. I can't handle the airboat sequence in Half-Life. Or Half-Life 2. I really enjoyed Black Mesa, and I'm hoping that the Crowbar Collective behind Black Mesa will eventually remake Half-Life 2 with their stuff. And so that way I won't get motion sick, or at least I'll have the option to turn off like the weird screen fisheye effect that happens when you're in the motorboat. Did I ever play Enemy Territory? No. Shoot. Okay. Growing up, I played Freddy Fish on the computer. I played Freddy Fish. I played Scooby-Doo. I played Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets. I played, I would play Star Wars Galaxies sitting in my dad's lap. I would play Lara Croft Tomb Raider sitting in my dad's lap. I'm trying to think what else I played. I played a lot of PS2 games. The team that made Black Mesa are making their own thing. Ooh, okay. I played a little bit of... Oh, no, it just slipped out of my mind. Oh, I played a little bit of Left 4 Dead, too. But I also got nightmares from the zombies in that game, so I decided to not play it anymore. What about Putt-Putt? No, I never played that. You were the #1 Counter-Strike player in the world for a day? That's crazy. That's crazy. I played a lot of DS games. I think that's most of what my gaming was DS gaming, like Nintendogs, or Wii gaming, like Wii Sports, or Smash Brothers. I played a lot of Smash Bros. Brawl. And a lot of Smash Bros. 4 Ultimate. Or no, I'm thinking Monster Hunter. the Smash Bros. Wii U. Smash Bros. Wii U. That's the one I played a lot of, too. Any ARPGs? Nope. I could not... I looked at them and I was like, why does everything look the same? And then I just didn't play them. No, I never played Skyward Sword. I've played, Okay, here's all the Zelda games I've played. I've played Ocarina of Time on the 3DS. I've played Majora's Mask on an emulator. I didn't beat it, but I've seen people beat it, so I'm, like, not concerned about that. Wind Waker. I played the GameCube version of Wind Waker on the Wii without the fast travel. I've played Spirit Tracks. I love Spirit Tracks. I've played Breath of the Wild, which I love. I have not played Tears of the Kingdom yet. I need to play that at some point. What else? The only Final Fantasy game I've ever played besides 14 was Final Fantasy IV. I never beat it because I couldn't beat the stupid goblin that was in the basement of somewhere. He would curse you, so you couldn't use any of your metal weapons, and I was underleveled. And I could not beat him to death with my fists, and so I just decided to quit. I was like, I don't feel like grinding this. I think that was the beginning and end of my interest in JRPGs. I've played Fire Emblem Awakening. I've played Fire Emblem Fates. I've played Fire Emblem Three Houses. I've played all the Splatoon games. I've played basically every Pokemon game. I started with Crystal, but that was before I could read. But my first big Pokemon game I played was Emerald. And then my favorite Pokemon game of all time is Explorers of Sky. I love Mystery Dungeon, but let's see, I had Emerald, I played Fire Red, I played Diamond, I played Platinum, I played Pokemon Black. I didn't play Black or White too. I was like, I don't want to pay for the same game again. I had Pokemon Y, and then Pokemon Moon, and then I skipped Sword and Shield completely. I'm sorry, British friends, but I was really hoping for a non-linear Pokemon game, and they're like, here you go, the most linear game we've ever created. The entire map is a single line. Congratulations. So I was like, I'm not doing this. And then I played Scarlet. That was pretty cool. But I haven't played anything else. Pokemon. Oh, Pokemon Ranger! The game that made you break your DS by drawing 1,000 circles. Maybe that's why I'm good at art now. I practiced circles for years in my childhood. Wait, Skyward Sword. I need to play Skyward Sword. I'm the biggest Zell Link fan out there. Oh my god. I swear, half my recommended page on Twitter. So I went on a Pokemon rant for a second. Half my recommended list on Twitter is literally just cute drawings of Link and Zelda. And every time I see one, I'm like, ah! It's very untomboy-like, but I get really flustered and excited every time I see cute art of them. I'm like, yeah! Yeah! It's like one of those posts where they say it's like, hold up. I have an example of this. Where is it? I saved this image. I know this is a picture of nice nature from Uma Musume, but this is like... This describes it for me. Where is it? Hold on, let me scoot over. It's like vanilla, true love, hand-holding, pure, kiss, fidelity, in love, married, emotions, happiness, kisses, hugs, loving, attraction, romantic, happy story, sincerity. Oh, that's me. That's me. I'm like, can I get a vanilla shake, please, with an order, a side of little kisses and hand holding, please? Can I? I love this one. Did my polls go well on the new Uma banner? No. They did not. It's okay. I got exactly one light hello and one tachyon. And the second tachyon I got from the 200. Yeah. Hey, we'll go. Don't make fun of me for stuttering. I'm speaking from the heart here. It's not like I do that every day, okay? I'm digging deep for this one, okay? But I have like so many references of Zelda and Link together that I've saved. Because at some point I want to redraw them with Bozo and I once his design is finalized. It's like mostly finalized, but I've been sitting here like, you know, just kicking my feet every time I find a cute art. I'm like, I want to redraw that. I want to be inspired by that, or I don't know. Are you the only one who get good luck? Probably. But yeah, once his design is finalized, I want to commission a bunch of really cute art. I don't know. Shout out to the person yesterday who in chat, I can't remember who they were, but I remember them saying we need more married VTubers. I feel like that's the first time I've heard that sentiment. Because usually VTubing is like, oh, my pure Oshi. Oh, no men in the stream, no men in the call, no men allowed. You know, it's refreshing, you know. Was that you? Yeah, night, yearning, hand holding, slow burn. Oh my gosh. Married VTubers is the new meta. Haven't seen married VTubers. I don't know. It's an interesting thing. It kind of comes from like the Japanese idol culture of like, and it makes sense, right? Japanese is like really hardcore. There's, of course, with anything, there's lots of different branches that things can take, but like a trend in Japanese idol culture for the longest time was the girls. It's kind of like how a lot of priests in America can't marry because they're technically married to the church, right? In their studies. It's like that. The girls are married to the happiness of their fans. And so if they go out with somebody or start dating somebody, then all of a sudden they're being unfaithful to the happiness of their fans. That's kind of the way that I've interpreted it. Yeah. You're not here for GFE. You're not here for the Grape freak experience. Wait, I thought everyone was here for the Grape freak experience. What do you mean you're not here for the Grape freak experience? The GFE. That's what the stream is. It's yeah, it's the negative parasocial. I think there's some like okay parasocial. I think there's ways to have that like be a little bit okay, but like the weirdness of giving people like they feel like they have a chance to take you home with them. That's like like your idol Oshi should encourage you to go out and be the best version of yourself. That's the message that I always took home. It's like they're cheering for you to be the best version of yourself, and you're cheering for them to keep doing their best too. I like the law of equivalent exchange of Oshi and a viewer, you know? I like that. Yeah, you did the Great Freak experience. Think you have a chance is a bit toxic. It's like, I don't know. When I first started streaming, I made it very clear. I'm like, do not be parasocial with me. I'm not gonna date chat. You guys can be parasocial with my cat. And that's literally how I started when I first started streaming. I was like, you guys can be parasocial with Peepee Head. There you go. Your affections can go to him, and maybe he'll give you a chance. Maybe he'll pee on your bed. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Yeah, everyone do their best. I'll cheer for all you guys. I'll cheer for all you guys. I'll be like, let's go. Think of me as your wingman. Right? I want to hype you up to do whatever you need to do that's going to be cool. And you guys hype me up too. But it's never and never will be more than that, if that makes sense. I'll be like I'm like the buddy you text every once in a while, like, yo, I did this cool thing. And I'll be like, yeah, that's so sick. Yeah, that's so cool. Go get that. Woo! You know what I mean? That's all. That's all. I think that's fun. You love that cat so much. I have a Peepee Head story to tell. Okay, so I told a couple of the people who went to my meet and greet this story, but new Peepee Head story from yesterday. So yesterday I went out to run errands with Bozo, and Peepee Head is a very stupid cat. I love him, but he's very stupid. And he loves to close doors. It turns out I left the door to my woman cave open. And so Peepee Head, being the creature that he is, decided to go into the woman cave and shut the door. Now there's a problem with this. His litter box and his food are not located in the woman cave. So he effectively trapped himself in this room for about 4 hours. Right? Anyways, when I get back home, I hear him screaming. I'm like, ah, great. You must have locked yourself up again. I hear him screaming. It's my fault. I should have closed the door. I should have known this. But he was fine for 4 hours. You know, like, you could leave cats alone for a while. He's fine. There is poop all over my favorite heated blanket and all over my floor. There's just poop everywhere. I'm like, how could you fit so much poop in such a teeny tiny body? How did you fit it all in there? how did you do it? So I had to spend like 2 hours yesterday just deep cleaning my floors because they were covered in poop. I'm just glad that he didn't pee on it too, you know? I thought he was gonna pee on it, but no. He's a little pooper. But that's okay. It's my fault for leaving the door open. I can't blame him for that. That's on me. Someone else planted the poop. What do you mean someone else planted the poop? No one else was in there. Cat said that once, but it was funnier since it was a glass door to your dad's office. Yeah, he loves to close doors. He'll literally walk up to doors and go, "Ah," and then slam them shut. And then within like 10 seconds, he'll realize that he is now locked out and he can no longer see Bozo or I. And he's like, "Ow, ow, ow, ow," and he screams. He just screams and wails incessantly. You know that weird scream that cats make when they're really upset? They're ow, ow. Right? They're doing the super weird vocal thing. Yeah. I thought my object permanence was bad. Oh my god, PP Head's object permanence is something. He's setting new records. He's impressing me every day. I've been trying to teach him to open doors. I have, but he hasn't picked it up yet. Also, welcome in, Real Original. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Cat pee is worse. Yeah, at least the poop is like, you can pick that up. You know, it's not like, it's not smudged into the carpet or anything. It's just, it's pretty dry. You can pick that up. The problem with cat pee is you just don't get the smell out, like ever. It's no fun. Okay, topic change. Topic change. How many of y'all watched the Legends Anew Densetsu EXE live? It was so good! I haven't finished the VOD yet. I started watching it today. So, if you don't know, Densetsu.exe is a girls' idol group made up of 3 members. So you have Maid Mint, you have Vicky. Is it Vicky Roman? I keep wanting to call her Romaine, like romaine lettuce, and I know that's not right, and I feel bad, but I'm like, Romaine. I don't know. So it's Minto, Vicky, and Phoebe. And they put on a concert yesterday at Off-Kai called Legend. Well, it wasn't at Off-Kai, but it was at a theater near Off-Kai called Legends Anew. And oh my god, the way that they dance, the way that they harmonize with each other, they just sound so good. Oh my gosh, I was watching it and I could feel my heart rate like spiking. I was just like getting so giddy, excited, cheering for them and everything. I need to order a pen light. That's what I need to do. I need a pen light so I can start cheering for all my Oshis. And Phoebe did it while sick, yeah! Oh my gosh. They're so cute. You're feeling like your grandma right now. Okay, hold up. I'm sorry, Twitch Gao Goons. You may not know about this. This is more like YouTube culture, I think. I'll put the link. I'll put the link to the program. Here you guys go. But there's a streaming vibe, but it also features... Okay, Twitch people, you know, Twitch VTuber enjoyers, y'all know this. Iron Mouse was one of the guests for this concert. And so were all of the members of... Why can I not remember their group name? Beasties! I'm like, in my head, I'm like, they're monster girls. They're monster... All of them are monster girls. What's the group? Monsters? It's not monsters, you know. I get close a lot. But it's got beasties, too. Spread the word. Yeah! So this is like Miku dancing in stage, but VTubers that can sing and dance. Yes! Yes, it's if you've ever seen Miku, like a Miku Expo clip, then yes, it's like that. There's another one coming up that I'm really excited for. I can't wait to see it. It is called Skyline Serenade. It's called Skyline Serenade. It's gonna be in New York, on August 21st, I think. I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited. I can't wait to watch the VOD. I'm gonna watch it like live from my pewter. But, oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I love VTuber concerts so much. Yeah, of course, chicken and waffles. Of course, of course. You got your ticket. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, VIP too. Dang. Dang. Okay, okay. Never heard of it. It's gonna be so good. I don't know. I know some streamers will be like, hey, don't talk about other streamers while I'm live. But I kind of just, I want to just hype up my friends. I'm so excited to cheer on my friends. It doesn't matter what they're doing. If I have a friend that's doing something cool, I'm gonna be like, this is my friend. Look what they're doing. They're so cool. You know, I feel like I'm just as much of a VTuber as I am a fan. You know. It's your first VTuber concert. Woo! That's so exciting. That's so exciting. I love watching those. Yeah, I love cheering for my friends and seeing what they're up to. The usual rule includes, unless I bring them up first. Who's gonna be in it? I know Nimi's in it. Isn't it? Oh, I'm blanking on her name because I had never heard of her before this. It's Nimi, Minto, Phoebe, and then there's a like an idol who is gonna be performing with them, and I can't remember her name. I feel so bad. I'm trying to learn it. I had just never heard of her. Kikihime. I had to look it up. And then there's also extra guest appearances from Shachi, Kolomadia, and Matara. Is she pretty famous? No, I literally don't know who she is. I straight up have no idea who she is. I've never heard of her before. She has another persona? Wait. Let me listen. Hold up. I was just like, she's cute. I don't know who this is though. If I listen to this, let me make sure it's not gonna play through. Okay, it's not. Let me see. Huh? Oh, okay, I know who she is now. Oops. Okay, I know who she is now. All right. I had no idea. I was like, she's really cute. Who's that? I have no idea who she is. That's cool. I hope she has fun. You know, like I can't wait to meet her. Like I'm always excited to meet new talents. You know. You know what? I think I'm gonna like this Kikihime lady. I think I'm gonna like her. Is it Kiki or Keiki? Like cake. Like Keikihime or Kiki. Like cake. Keiki. Keiki. Like Japanese, because it's written in Romaji, like Keiki. Keiki. Keikihime. Got it. Okay. I was like, I don't even know who she is, but I'm excited, you know? I'm always just excited for girls doing their best. Can you blame me? I'm just so excited for girls doing their best. Can you blame me? I'm not picky. I'm just excited. Girls put on a show. I'm like, woo! Oh, you're gonna see her live come out? That's so exciting. Ooh! I can't wait. I'm very excited for it. Speaking of excited, I got so inspired by idols and everything else that today I decided to draw. I just decided to show you guys something I've been working on for a little bit. Hold up, I gotta change all my stuff over. I usually keep all my OBS stuff on my art monitor, but since we're drawing today, I need to move it to the other side. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the demon dice part in I haven't gotten to the demon dice part in the VOD yet. I'm excited about that. There we go. Let's see. Can I pull it up? Can I pull it up without messing anything up? Okay, yes I can. Hold up. Give me a second. Close out all of my thumbnails. There we go. Art time! I've been working on this for a while. Secretly, under the hood, I've been working hard. Random question, did you get your dust blood test application? I didn't apply because I forgot. Also, I had heard that Dust Bloods was like, FromSoft was saying, hey, please don't stream it. And I was like, you know what? I want to stay in good standing with FromSoft. I know they're never gonna like check it, but I wanted to stay in good standing. You filled it out. You haven't checked your email. Ah, okay. Yeah, I need to like. I don't know. I just didn't apply. I'll wait for the full game to come out because I don't even have a Switch 2. My mom was offering to buy me one because I technically bought hers. But I was like, I don't want you to buy me a Switch 2 right now. I just don't have anything I want to play on it until Dust Bloods officially comes out. And I want to make sure that I mean, I know I'm going to like it. It's FromSoft. Who am I kidding? Yeah, when the game comes out, I'll consider it. Let's see. There we go. Does everything look okay on the screen? Is it too zoomed in? I don't like, you guys can't see all my art options. I just realized it's like weird. Hold up. Is it cropped? Did I crop it by accident? Yeah, there we go. It's just weird because my art monitor is 4K. And the OBS is not set to 4K. There we go. Am I talented at a lot of things? I don't know. Also, Anon, thank you for the follow. It's an extraction game. Yeah, it's like Night Rain if you kept your stuff, is what I understand. Ooh, that's true. The new Fire Emblem game. That's very true. FromSoft made Ninja Blade? I don't even know what that is. What is that? I've never heard of that before. Let's see. I should do some warm-ups. I need to warm up my fingers. You love Tarkov. It's an Xbox 360 game. Okay. You want to see us play it first? Okay. Well, Nimmy and I will definitely play it. We've already talked about it. Whenever that game comes out, we're gonna play it. You've been playing Marathon. Is it good? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear a single good thing about Marathon. I feel bad for saying it, but I didn't get a lot of positive hits on Marathon. Let me make sure this is all good. Okay, there we go. Good luck with the art today. Oh, hello, Evan. How are you doing? Thank you again for coming by my meet and greet. Thank you. That meant a lot. I really appreciated it. You had very sick Nimmy drip. You were very dripped out. It was cool. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to use that one to warm up. Stop. There we go. There we go. Maps are cool. You were excited for it when you thought it was a single player game. Oh, okay, that's fair. That was a perfect circle just now. I mean, kind of lopsided, I don't know. I gotta warm. Yes. It's really important to warm up when you art. Right? Because if you don't warm up when you art, then you just do this where you draw a face and it's like... You know what I mean? It's not... It's not right, you know? Talk of the mean Grape gave you FOMO. No, I'm so sorry. You can come see me eventually. I will be there at many off-guys. That's your Oshi. Oh, enjoy off-guy. Cole, enjoy. Chat. Is this your Oshi? Is this her? I think this is her. This is her. This is the Oshi. Oh, that's true. Wait, I forgot to tell you guys. So there are two artists at Offkai who have Grape merch. Only two. So one is Suni. Let me write her name down. I don't know where her booth is. And she has this super cute... I guess I'll put it up on the screen, actually. I took a video so you guys could see it. Where is it? I gotta download it from my server. But she made a super stinking cute... If you are Offkai, please go buy it. A super freaking cute charm. It has a waggy tail on it. It's got a big fat waggy tail on it. It's really cute. Here, I'll show it again. It's really good. So I think she'll be putting it up on her Etsy store or whatever store she ends up using once the con is over, if there are any left. But yeah, it's really freaking cute. And then the other person who has a little bit of Grape merch is Dustco. And she has a sticker that's really freaking cute. You wish you weren't so far? No, I'm sorry. Trust me, Offkai is so stinking far away from me. It's not even like a feasible thing to even be like, oh, I could possibly go. No. No, I could never go to Offkai. It's way too far. The tail looks like a bee stinger. I'll be your queen bee, honey, be lovely. I'll be your one and only champion. I'll be your full-time royal, worship me, love me again, until the end. Oh. A tiny bit of Final Fantasy XIV knowledge is that song. I haven't been able to sing very well lately. I've been struggling. My throat's been all gunked up. I think I've had really bad weather changes here lately where it's been like super hot for a couple days and then it'll thunderstorm for a couple days and then it's super hot a couple days. It's like the of the weather is just killing me. I'm just trying to warm up. See if I can just do like a crazy pose. I think I'm cooking with the crazy pose. It's kind of working. I don't know. I'm just trying to push myself right now. It's pretty dynamic. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I don't know. I have been learning a couple songs lately, though. I'm working hard. I'm working hard to learn songs. I can't really tell you what they are yet, though. Sorry. They gotta stay surprises for now. You know what? Yeah, that's cool. That's a good enough warm up. That's crazy. Is it PP head? Yes, that's PP head in the corner. Working without reference helps you figure out anatomy. Exactly, exactly. Like sitting in a chair. I feel like people underestimate how hard it is to draw someone sitting in a chair, because you have to like, are they sitting comfortably in a chair? You know, are they sitting slouched in a chair? Are they kind of like hunched like this, where their upper body kind of comes in a little bit like this, and you got the waist that's here and the thighs that are here? Like come out to the knees. Ankles and everything. I just made those thighs huge. Holy! Why did I do that? I mean, I don't think I see anybody complaining, but at the same time, like, it was not the intention. You know, it's... See, this is why it's not working. It's not working. There's some legs. You don't skip leg day! Yeah! Here, look. This is my new OC. Her name is Legs. She's a very brave individual. And her legs are this big. There we go. And her arms are stick arms. She's got a mohawk too. I don't know why. There we go. This is legs. Peak female physique. Yeah, she hates arms with a passion. She hates it. Can I have it rigged by next week? Oh yeah, I got you. Thunder thighs. You know what I like? This is a little depraved of me, but I really like drawing. How do I describe it? Like, this. Not perfect, but the dimples. Yeah, I like drawing that. I like that. I draw pretty fast. I've been practicing. I don't know. I like drawing in general. I need to draw more often. What was something else that I drew recently? Where was it? Like this. I drew this too because I like drawing tummies. I think that drawing tummies are fun. This is something. You know the drawing that you could have incorporated the otters? The otters? Am I supposed to add an otter right here? Do I just make a little guy that looks like this? A very polite otter. He's got his little fingers there. You know? No, there's no six-pack in this at all. I don't know. You've been more disciplined with your 3D art practice, but it's... drawing is still suboptimal. Don't worry. My drawings also struggle. I just try to think. Yeah, I love the little back dimples, man. They're so cute. Whee! Needs to be more buff. Okay, hold up. Wait, how do you draw a buff stomach? Like... When I'm sketching stuff out, I'm trying to think of, like... So if this is the spine, it has to do a certain thing, like the rib cage has to do this, right? And you got like the sternum and everything it connects to up at the top and the front, whatnot. And that spine comes down to here, where you start to get into the pelvis. I don't really like know the anatomy of it super well. I'm gonna be honest, most of the anatomy that I know and understand is from dinosaur anatomy. Like you end up with like a double triangle, basically. Sort of ish. Yeah, I always try to keep the skeleton in mind. Don't talk to me about those bones. I'm thinking of like, okay, if I'm thinking about dinosaur anatomy though, they've got like super cool claws because their claws are kind of like this. Where you could see where the blood supply for the quick was. And there's like some muscle attachment points and everything. But this is like what they look like, I guess, is a good way to put it. This is how dinosaur bones look. They're sick. And it's like the part of the hip bone that I was drawing on the person, right? It looks more like this, where it's got some like dots and curvature to it, where it connects out to the other part that's like right here. And that connects further down to like a thing over here and the piece here. It's confusing. It's confusing to explain, but I love dinosaurs! Did you know that I actually did a ton of work on a dinosaur that got published? And apparently the guy that I worked with forgot that I did over half of the work in preparing the bones, and he left my name off of the paper. It makes me so sad. It genuinely makes me so sad. It's like a super cute little fella too. It's a really cute dinosaur. Yeah, he left me off of it. He didn't even put my name in the publishing paper. Did I at least get paid? I got like 14 bucks an hour, which was pretty dang good at the time, so yeah. No, oh my gosh, I feel like maybe I didn't tell you guys, but when I was an undergrad, I worked in a fossil restoration lab. I worked in a fossil restoration lab, and so my job was, I'll sketch it out for you guys. My job was to sit at a desk in a very dusty room. So I sat, like, here's the chair. I'll just give like a very basic view, right? So I would sit in the chair. Here's the desk, you know, here's the everything. And there was like a really fancy microscope that had like a bean bag, and I would put the bone on the bean bag. And here's the microscope. Little eyeball thingy. It's got this piece, and it's got the three rotatey sizes or whatnot. I forget how the microscope looked. It looked kind of like this, right? And then I had a tool that looked like this. It kind of looks like the thing that you see like dentists using, where it had like a tip on it like this, and a little like air line, and this tip would vibrate. And so I would work under like 20 to 40 times magnification, and I would take the bones. Let me draw. So the bones themselves would kind of have like this texture thing going on, and they'd be covered in dirt. That's the thing, is they'd be covered in like a lot of dirt and debris. Imagine Power Wash Simulator, but it's with dinosaur bones. And so I would take that super tiny tool like this. I had to repair it a lot. The O-rings always got stuck. Or just little air cable. There we go. And I would like clean them up. Alrighty, GAOGAO! Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a lovely stream. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Grape. I'm talking about dinosaurs. Oh, it's okay that he didn't put my name in the publishing thing, because I literally have before and after pictures of all of the dinosaur bone pieces that I worked on. Yeah, like the removing plaster and rocks and all that stuff. Yeah. What do I think dino bone broth would taste like? Well, I did lick one of these dinosaur bones because I had heard that, so bones have like little pores in them, like this. They got like little tiny pores for the blood supply, right? And so my PI, so that's slang for primary investigator, aka the guy that pays you, he told me that you can find out if something is a rock or a bone, because if it's a bone, your tongue will stick to it when you lick it because of all the pores. It creates like a suction thing. Sorry, I'm not trying to give like trypophobia people like a heart attack right now, but there's like, you know, there's pores. And so I was like, well, if I want to know what it feels like, just in case I ever feel like I found a really cool bone in the wild. So I licked it, and it turns out, hold up, how old? I gotta Google this really fast. How old were these bones? the bones were about 210 million years old, give or take 20 million years or so. I didn't find that out, by the way, until about the 4th week of the project, that I had just licked a 240 million year old bone or something in that range. Yeah, that was awkward. Hello, game guy. How are you doing? Give or take a couple decades, you know. It tasted like it tasted like dust, like the dust of a softball field. If you've ever played baseball in the summer and it's like 110 degrees and you got the catcher's equipment on and someone throws a pitch and the batter swings and misses and all of the dust goes up into your face and you're like, that's what it tastes like. When you're dead and gone, I hope someone will lick your bones too. Things to say in my Twitch chat 101. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I did. Is I didn't draw. I worked on bones. I like dinosaurs. I like working on bones. It's fun. It's very fun. My model is great. Thank you. I rigged it myself. Thank you. Thank you. All the motion is done by me. Because I'm crazy. Professional bone licker. You're not leaving anything behind to lick? Are you gonna have like a big funeral pyre like Anakin? Physical mod. Thank you. Yeah. I've been Live2D rigging since 2021. Or no, 2020 actually. I started Live2D rigging in 2020, like August or September. I am doing well. How about you? You don't know where to go after beating Mesmer. Retro D, what bosses in the DLC have you beat? I could give you some tips. Because Mesmer is like a dead end. You have to turn around and go somewhere else after him. Are dragons dinosaurs too? God, I wish I was as cool as a dinosaur. No, dragons and dinosaurs have like... It's like... I guess it's in the same way as asking, are humans monkeys? Like, yeah, but it's way down the line in different directions. You beat the Lion, Rilana, and Mesmer. So you've done Dancing Lion, you've done Mesmer, you've done Rilana. There's stuff after Rilana. Is that where Mesmer is? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's like cousins. Cousins is the best way to describe it. Right. I need to think of a pose. I need to warm up. One more warm-up pose and then I'll start working. What should I do? Chad, do I do something really cute? Something sexy? What's the vibe tonight? Are we feeling like sexy? We feeling cute? We feeling, you know, gremlin? What's the vibe? I need a vibe check. I need a vibe check. I need some help here. Zentreya pose? Isn't the Zentreya pose just... this? That's the Zentreya pose. That's it, right? Hold up. Alright. Fine. I'll lock in and do it. I'll lock in and do it. Fine. I'll do it for real. Just as a warm-up though, okay? Don't take me too seriously. Actually, how the heck do you draw that pose? I gotta think about it for a second. Because it's a lot of camera distortion that goes into it too. I gotta think about, like, if this starts here, and this is here. This is here. Okay. Now you guys are making me think about, like, perspective, and that's hard. What the heck? I don't get to do sexy poses for free. I have to think about perspective. God. That's crazy. Why would you do that to me? Alright, you know what? We're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat a little bit. Hold up. That did not work. Did not work. Here we go, hold up. This is crazy. What's my favorite dinosaur? It's the one that I worked on, but if I tell you which one I worked on, then I dox my university, and I don't really want to do that. The head is so tiny. Oh my god. That's so messed up. I can't do it. Alright, so if the first and foremost thing are the boobs. If we're thinking from the boobs up. Okay. And the body curves like this. Well, this isn't exactly what I planned to do, but you know. I don't think I'm figuring out the perspective as much as I wanted it to. I think I need to, like, how do I do this? Transform, mesh transformation. There we go. Because it, like, has to curve back more. Is basically what's going on that I'm not getting. Okay. Alright, that's a starting spot. And then I would just like I could see that. I could see that. Something like this would work. Is my day job grad student? Nope. Nope. I work at in an adventurer's guild. Alright. That's enough. That's enough drawing boobs. What would a Grape Jacko pose look like? That would be so cool. I should do that at some point. I'm sorry, I've drawn enough boobs. I need to work on the Nimmy. I gotta work on the Nimmy drawing. I've been working really hard on this lately. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled for so long with her, where was that? I was using a different brush, wasn't I? Like too thick for... Is it this one? No. Is it here? Was it MB Fine Line? No. Was it real G-Pen? Is that why it was rough? Yeah, it was real G-Pen. Okay. It was size 8 real G-Pen. That's what it was. There we go. Here we go. I've been working on this for a while now. You make it yourself? Oh no, that'd be so sad if... Oh, the travesty if artists out there were like, man, Grape, how dare you not draw yourself in a Jacko pose, and they just decided to take that into their own hand. I'd be so sad. I'd be just devastated if oh no, if people drew me all sexy like, oh, I'd just be so sad, man. I could never recover from that. Oh, I would never recover if people commissioned nice art, you know. Oh man, you know, I don't think I'd make it. I think it'd be over for me. Oh, that'd be so sad. It'd be so sad. Let's see. I struggled a lot with the outfit and the pose and everything, but I think it came out pretty cute. Hey, would you guys like to know an evil secret about this drawing? An evil secret about this Nimmy drawing? Do you see the hands? Do you see the hands on the drawing? Those are my hands. Those are my hands. I just took a picture of my hands in that pose and then I traced it. Yeah, I draw look, I stream Dota, I draw. I'm like a variety streamer in its purest form, okay? That is not that cursed. I thought it was cursed, dude. I used my hands. They're on this like layer right here. I'm not gonna make the layer. I'm gonna delete the layer actually, so that way I don't accidentally show it, because I think it shows part of my chin docs. I do a lot of my own referencing for like poses, but there are certain things that I cannot reference on myself. And it is such a shame because they are so important when drawing anime girls. There are certain things that I just have to study Azur Lane girls for, you know? I gotta learn from the boat girls. What a shame. What's the difference between drawing and tracing? To me, if you're referencing yourself, it's okay to trace because you provided that material, right? Like, you did it yourself, that's fine. I altered the hands a little bit, but I used them as like the base idea for what I wanted to do. If you're tracing yourself, you're just not learning as much. Like, if you just trace it and you turn your brain off, sure, you're not learning anything. If you trace it and you try to think really hard about like what you're doing, then it does make it better. Like, you can learn from that. Alright, next is the blue layer. Let's see. I've really liked the art trend lately where people are like, oh, hee, oops, used my fill bucket, and it makes the characters look like super spooky and edgy. I've really enjoyed that, honestly. It's been good. Do I mind elaborating on how I met Nimmy? I made a post on Twitter that said 2026 is the year of Dota 2, and then she reached out to me after that. That was it. I didn't find her, she found me, bro. She was like, you want to play some Dota? I was like, oh, I'd love to play some Dota! I get got so easy when people are like, hey, play Dota with me. That's it. That's all. The world benefited. Oh, that's really sweet of you to say. That's really sweet. We have fun. We have our sweaty Sundays. It's always a good time. I hope you guys just enjoy them as much as I do. I get like, when Sweaty Sundays is over, I'm like, man, it's over. I'm so sad. I have to not play Elden Ring anymore, Dota anymore. Oh gosh. There we go. You can meet cute girls from Dota? It's true. It's true, it's true. Sweaty Sunday is your favorite day of the week. You're gonna make me cry. What the heck? What the heck? Dota. Feels... It's... I don't know. I think the best way I can describe it is whenever I play games with Nimi, it feels like couch co-op. Like... We're just straight chilling, having a super fun time, you know, it's just like... It's so chill. That's the best way I can describe it. It just feels like couch co-op in like the best way possible. How the heck did I do? Did I just go... Okay. It's very comfy. Yeah, it's very comfy. It's very nice. I feel bad. The first couple times we streamed together, I was like, am I spilling my spaghetti? Like I'm like, am I even being entertaining enough? Like, am I spilling my spaghetti? Am I being awkward? But now it's just like I have fun. I'm like, yippee, Elden Ring, yippee, video game. You know, it's. I've gotten over myself. I've gotten over my shyness. I'm shy. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I'm pretty shy when it comes to collabs with new people, and especially like people I find to be super duper cool, you know. I'm just a little guy. How do I get this to connect? There we go. Oh, I don't like that at all. That's weird. I'm overthinking it, but I've never drawn this many ruffles in my life before. The only thing better than a Sweaty Sunday stream is a longer Sweaty Sunday. Y'all really want to sit there and watch us play Elden Ring for like 5 billion hours? I mean, I would sit there and play Elden Ring for 5 billion hours, but I don't know if everyone wants to watch us sit there and play Elden Ring for 5 billion hours. It's fun too, because it's like, I only got into Souls games when I first started streaming, so it's kind of fun to just be able to go through the games again. But I don't know, it's kind of fun being the sweaty, you know. It's fun being the sweaty. That's the best way I can describe it, I guess. Dual 100% achievements Dark Souls 2. For the Dark Souls 2 achievements, do you have to like... What do you have to do to 100% it? Screw these ruffles, I'm gonna draw something else. What is it? Hello! Wake up with more coffee. Oh. Give up a month of your life. I mean, it only took me like, what, a couple tries to beat Sprong yesterday? For those of you who are worried about Expedition 33 spoilers, that spoils literally nothing. That is not a story, that is not a thing of story import, it's just a funny challenge. I don't want to mention too much Expedition 33 stuff just in case there are gamers here who haven't, been able to play yet. Here we go. I just realized I put one too many petals on this one. It's technically only got 2, right? Oh no, it has 3. It has 3. It has like another one that's hidden towards the pit. Okay. Got it. We can add an extra one. It'll be fine. Are they see-through too? No. Okay, they're not see-through. That saves me so much. Ooh. There we go. You've been really enjoying my Expedition 33. Thank you! You're very sweet. Thank you. There's a BS achievement for getting all rings, and 2 rings are weird to get. What do you mean? The all spells, all bosses, all weapon upgrades, and some small stuffs. I don't want a New Game Plus. I'm not a New Game Plus gamer. I did see the Mimic clip! Oh! Oh, it's a core experience of playing Dark Souls 2 to attack a Mimic from behind and to get got. It's a core... Oh, God, I love that game. It's so jank. I feel like I love Dark Souls 2 for the wrong reasons compared to most people. I love it because it's weird and janky. There you go. Have I ever played Dead Space? Yes! I did play Dead Space. I really enjoyed it. I really like mimics where they're like... and they do their weird little laugh. Wait, what freaks I enjoy? I'm a big freaky creature enjoyer. I do not have any Dead Space VODs, I'm sorry. They do not exist. I feel bad. I didn't start keeping VODs until like last year in November or something like that. I just straight up don't have VODs for most of the games that I've played. Time to redo those games for YouTube. I guess I could. It's free real estate to just play them again, I guess. I made this one so uneven with the other one. Excuse me. No one... Yeah, did you know I used to only stream Apex Legends? That's crazy. I was like a every day hopping on Apex and grinding ranked streamer. I know that's so weird to believe nowadays, but it's true. I was a ranked grinding sweaty back in the day. There we go. That improves it. Here we go. And then those come up, you can see like the edge of those showing up inside of here. Go. I mean, they come down on the arm, right? Yeah, okay. I'm still trying to understand how this outfit works, man. I'm trying so hard. This is what I don't get. When she released her outfit, the goth outfit, how did she do it so fast? How did artists do that so fast where they're just like, here's all the lace and everything else and all the corsetage and all the decorations and the crazy. Hello, Bacon! What FPS games have I played? I used to... It's not much, but I was diamond rank in Apex. I played that a ton. Let me see, how many hours do I have in Apex on Steam? The problem is I played Apex on the other launcher forever. I have 304 hours on Steam, so not a ton. I know, I don't mean Nimmy's Illustrator, I mean all the fan artists. Like, the fan artists cranked that stuff out in, like, a day. It was crazy. It's like how when new Pokemon get released, the Pokemon fan artists have like a cool design for them within a day. It's crazy. There we go. Okay. That outfit activated everyone's neurons. It sure did. It sure did. I tried to draw it too. I kind of gave up. Sorry. I was a little bit of a coward. Which layer is the sketch layer for the clothes? This one. I don't want that to flare out. Just actually, it doesn't need to flare out. I just need to change this part. There we go. Actually, I might have it flare out just a little bit. It would look cuter that way. Not as flat. There we go. I need to redraw this side now. There we go. Am I allowed to listen to Animal Crossing music on YouTube when I'm drawing art? Is that acceptable? Like, am I allowed to listen to copyrighted music, or is YouTube gonna be like... Come on! There we go. No, I'm stupid. It literally... Why did I do that? It literally poofs out like that. Why did I do that? This is fine. I'm overthinking everything. There we go. There we go. There's a lot of false copywriters pretty much everywhere on YouTube. I think that's the biggest issue with YouTube. You worry more about Nintendo showing up. Oh, goodness. I love Animal Crossing music. Is the... I like it. You like the Doom song remix? Which one is that? I'm gonna redo this here. My goal today is to hopefully get some flat colors down. That'd be really cool if I could do that. I'd like that. That'd be nice. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with copyright stuff. It's never a strike, but the problem is once you get started with copyright stuff, then then your account gets reviewed more and it's not worth it. You guys can just enjoy my sick theme. I like my theme anyways. You can all enjoy it. It sounds like a Darkstalker song. This is my theme. Yes, it was based off of Fire Emblem. I'm glad you can hear. I'm glad you can hear the Fire Emblem in it. Hello, Chibi. Yes, I will take a sip of my tea. Thank you. Chat, I tried to make a matcha latte today. Twice. It did not work. It did not work at all. Like, Alright, let me start from somewhere. So when I bought the Nimi merch, they sent me a thing that showed how she makes her matcha lattes. And I was like, okay, I want to make a matcha latte, you know, that'd be fun, that'd be cool, that's exciting, right? And so I followed the directions. And my grandmom gave me this blender recently. She's like, you know, here's like a little blender. It does like little things. So I was like, okay, cool. So I fill it up. It's not for liquids. So the second that I start to blend, all of the matcha latte comes pouring out of the bottom of the blender on my counter. So fail number 1. Fail number 2 is I was like, okay, I won't make it with the blender. I'll just use like a little food processor stick that goes right? And you know what happened? I'm really stupid, and I added like 3 times the recommended amount of matcha because it said in like weight. I was like, oh, okay, I'm sure this will be fine if I just put this in like this many scoops until it looks green enough. Note to chat, please never add matcha until it quote-unquote looks green enough. That is not how to do it. It turns out if you make it look really green, it's gonna taste extremely bitter. I had to find out the hard way, man. It was bad. So I ended up throwing away 2 whole perfectly horrible drinks. Anyways, this is why I will never have a matcha latte again. This is my VTuber origin story. It was too much. There's too much. You soak the tea leaves, you don't eat the whole dang thing. No, I'm talking about powdered matcha. I'm talking about like the really tasty powdered matcha. Like the really high quality stuff. I have a local tea shop I go to and I get like really good matcha from. Drawing hair is so freaking hard. I'm just trying to rough it out right now. Maybe if I rough it out, I'll figure it out later. Ooh, that was not a good feel. Is my nib dying? Maybe I need a new nib. My art is cute. Thank you! Thank you! Drawing is hard. The lines into the eyes. I like doing that with my art. I don't know. Whenever I draw, like, anything, I like to... I don't know how to describe it, but I really like to add those little lines. Like, I like a big smile, maybe, and then... this for myself. This is way bigger eyes than I usually draw because I'm not locking in, but I like to... I don't know. I think it adds a lot of cuteness. Wait, why did that sound weird? Can I say rough twice in a row real quick? Are you trying to ask me to bark? Is that what you wanted? You can just speak clearly next time. I accept requests for barking. I accept requests for barking like... I'll take it, I'll take it. Alright. Sometimes when I'm struggling with hair, I'll go to the original source and I'll try to, like, break it down into shapes. You know? I just break it down, I'm like... yeah, I'm breaking it down, you know? I'm breaking it down. Little shimmy shake. There we go, that's my breaking it down. It's like the one meme that was around for a while. It's like, oh, this and this, let me break it down for you. And it's got that sick jam in the background, like dun 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 dun. Okay. So if I am trying to make sense of something, I'll like draw the shapes. So there's this side, and I'll put them in different colors too, so I can understand. Because my brain is teeny tiny. This side, and they kind of come together like this. So you get the two main strands in the center, and then on the sides, you have this. And it's like the same over here. 2, 3. And there's like a little side piece on that. So it's actually 4. There's 4 points on this piece. Okay. And then there's like the little under piece right here. And that's the front of the hair. Okay. That means I should restart my hair. I think I did okay on the bangs. The bangs are fine. It's just the side pieces that I just did not get yet. That's a secret technique. If you ever don't know how to draw something, try to break it down into like the most basic shapes. So like, you know, this part here, it's got 4 points. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And just go from there. Go, go! I don't know. You guys are not ready for when I get my new 3D. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna have to break it down for you guys. Hello, Bozo! How are you? Hey. Hehe, you can call me later, okay? Hehe. Wink. I'm really bad at winking, so I have to exaggerate it really hardly. That. Alright, so the hair has 4 pieces, so the 3 pieces that come in here. And you can add more if you want. So I'll do 1. Wait, why is that so thick? I'm gonna try to make it thinner. There we go. 1, no. 1. 1, 2, 3. I just feel like the most basic shape. I don't like that at all. What the heck? What in the world? I feel like at some point, this is how I'm gonna know that I made it big as a streamer. Someone's gonna start making like Grape laugh compilation, or Grape gnome noise compilation, or Grape compilation, or something like that. You gotta get yourself a compiler. That's when you know you've made it big, is when you get the compiler and they just compile things. I gotta put this here. The Yippee compilation. I don't Yippee as much anymore. It hurts my throat a little bit to do. I had to stop the Yippies. You're working on it. This is just like... I do say that a lot, don't I? I'm like, oh my god, this is just like this. I don't know how else to get excited about things. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just like this. That's how I start a conversation. I'm like, have you ever heard of this? It's just like this. Did I do the hair even thinner? Did I do like 4? Oh, I did 4. Wow. Clickbait clips. When I get my new 3D, I sit down. I get my new 3D. Tomboy Dragon breathes. And it's just a clip of me staring at you really hard. Just breathing like... That would be it. Just that. Or 3D streamer is a Dark Souls NPC, and I just, I just go, I say a bunch of stuff and I go at the end of every sentence, and I never elaborate on anything. Like, the times are a-changing. You have to make it go on for one laugh too long. It's gotta be a little awkward. This is the Dark Souls. This is the patches of VTubers. And it's just clickbait. Actually, you know what? As soon as I'm in 3D, I'm just gonna do the patches squat everywhere. That's... Yeah, enjoy the stream while you can. It'd be a shame if something happened. Yeah. I will say, though, the only way for me to ever graduate would straight up be if the internet turned off. That's like it. That's the only way I can see that happening. Oh crap, no, wrong layer, wrong layer. There we go. Rip internet. Is the internet gonna collapse? I hope not. I got plans. I got things I want to do. The internet better not go anywhere. Maybe if I turn it this way, it'll work better. If YouTube shuts down one day, I really doubt it. It's an advertising powerhouse. And Twitter's been losing money for years. We might lose Twitter at some point, but I really don't see YouTube going anywhere when you can get, you know, AI slop kids videos getting billions of views and advertiser revenue. Like, that's just not something that's at risk for a long time. Sure, eventually one day it might happen, but not in the current way that things are organized. Like, it just can't happen. What am I drawing? I'm drawing a cute lady! In an idol outfit. Very slow. I'm such a slow artist. There are some people who just draw really fast. I think it's because they're practiced. You know, they've had lots of practice and things to draw, and I just draw occasionally. I just have a lot of fun with it. There we go. YouTube is a late stage. They don't want to pay. I mean, here's the problem. Like, 50%, over 50% of the internet is bots. Advertisers know this. They know that almost everyone on here is a bot now. So it's just, they just have, that's like an acceptance thing. Long term, I think. It's like, yeah, everything's botted, but they'll find better ways to be able to determine, like, who is real and who isn't. And that's when you start getting the weird identification laws, which suck, but I feel like that all of those are made by advertisers because they want to guarantee that they're advertising to real people. I think that's where it comes from, is, like, money. Am I real? Hello, potato. Yeah, I don't want to talk politics either. I don't like that. It's no fun to do that when I'm just here drawing VTubers and having a good time. That's no fun. Are we real? Are we human? Are we dancers? My sign is spider, my hands are full, and I'm on my knees, looking for the answer. Are we human? Or are we dancers? Is it are we human or are we dancers? I always thought it was that. Like, I don't actually know the lyrics. Maybe I can do it this way for this side. There we go. It's just Dancer? Is it like the Dancer from Dark Souls 3? I think I've been like singing in the shower a lot. Not great, but I have been. It's been fun to say the least. I may not be the best, but it's been fun. GAOGAO! Thank you for 29 months, dude. Thank you. This looks like too fake. Like very cut off. Maybe I'll just bring it. I'll add an extra strand. There we go. That works. That kind of helps it out a little bit. In a little bit. Oh wait, hold up. If that's hair's here, then it should be here. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. And watching the Densetsu.exe live concert made me want to sing even more. I'm like, I want to sing. I want to be an idol. It's, oh my gosh, it's hitting hard now. Any time I watch a VTuber concert, I swear that happens. I'm just like, I gotta lock in. I gotta make the dreams happen. You know, it's gotta happen somewhere. I gotta lock in. I gotta work even harder. There we go. I gotta do it. When am I giving you a concert? Ah, jeez. I'd really love to do that. That's like the dream I've had since I first started streaming, was to do a concert. I'm just very slow at working on things. There we go. Oh, stupid! Come on, Grape. You can do this. Draw the piece of hair. Not gonna kill you. You can draw the piece of hair. I drew it too big. Please draw the hair. Grape. Grape, lock in, please. Lock in, please. Actually, I have a question. Oh, esteemed Gao Goons in the chat. When you go grocery shopping and you want to buy something for yourself, you know, that's like, you don't need it, but it'd be a nice treat. Do you ever just talk to yourself and be like, you know, I could have a little treat for Grape. You know, I could have a treat for me. You know, I feel like I talk to myself like a freaking dog when I'm trying to convince myself to do something nice. Like, I kind of deserve a little treat for me. You know, I could have a little treat for Grape. It'd be okay, you know. You'll never deny yourself a little treat. I gotta baby myself to convince myself to actually get something. If I bring this in. There we go. In the times before the plague. You talk to yourself all the time. Well, I don't have an internal monologue. So it's something I have to actively force. So the idea of talking to myself for a little treat feels really ridiculous because normally I just don't have a head voice at all. But I have to stand there and just like lock in and make a head voice, you know? Blue cheese olives? That's a choice. I shouldn't be mean. I don't want to be mean. That is a choice. I just don't like olives. Blue cheese is pretty good though. We making art today? We are. It's based on mood. Ooh, okay. What's my go-to treat? Marshmallow. marshmallows, but I don't get them very often because they're not good for you. I really love marshmallows. Oh, I'm such a sucker for them. You're horrible with things like sweets and snacks. I'm really good about not buying sweets. I'm really bad about being like, oh, look at this ingredient. This looks pretty tasty. I'm gonna make a recipe with it, and then I just forget. Like, I've stopped myself so many times where I'm like, I'm totally gonna cook with this. It's gonna be so good. And then I just don't because I'm too tired. Or I forget. Spin! Spin action. Come on. There we go. That wasn't enough. Come on. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit, it'll be easier. Come on. I'm gonna lose my mind. Please, 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 hand, brain. Yay! Okay, we're good. Sometimes you have to yell at yourself a little bit to make the artwork. If you need a tomato, you'll buy it the day you need it. Olives taste like salty piss. I'm not gonna lie. Eating an olive is like, boy, I sure love when there's salt in my salt. And that's what eating an olive is like. You're like, I love eating salt with my salt. And that's how an olive is made. Hi, Dad! Thank you! Oh, thank you, thank you! Okay, here's my favorite treat. Besides marshmallows, I get really excited whenever the grocery store has maitake mushrooms. They're just so good! I love them so much. I get really excited whenever they actually have those in stock. Are we eating the same olives? Any olive on pizza does it to me too, where it's just like kind of gross. I don't know. Let's see. Well, the front hair is done now. I'm amazed I got it done. The hair always takes me the longest to draw. I always struggle really hard with that. Nice. Better than panilla burgers? I do love a good panilla burger. For those of you who don't know, by the way, a panilla burger is it's a Nilla wafer with 2 Nilla wafers, actually, with peanut butter. And you make a burger out of it. It's a panilla burger. It's good, too. There we go. Good morning. What's up, Colt Blitz? How are you? Thank you for the hydrate. I have unique tastes. That's the kindest way someone's ever told me that I'm weird. Thank you. You really let me down gently with that one. I don't like heavy salt. I'm not a big salt person. I mean, I do like a little bit of salt, don't get me wrong, but if there's too much, I just end up feeling really sick. You love snacking on chips, so you love salt. Like how do I describe this? I shake this salt off of my pretzels. Like if you, let's say you go to a baseball game, or some kind of sporting event, or something where you could get a big pretzel. I literally will knock almost all of the salt off of it because I take one grain into my mouth and I'm like, yeah. Olives are good as oil, and that's about it. At least I have tasting cute ladies. Thank you. See, that's what matters, because that's what brings us together is tasting cute ladies. Glad to see that we have the real priorities out here. Did I not sketch the shoes? I think I did, right? There we go. Okay, I was like, where the heck are the shoes? I know I sketched them. Jeez, this is bad. All of my previous line art was super thick, and now I'm all of a sudden going to a thin line art. No! Okay, let me try to bridge the gap. We'll bridge the gap here. Like, wow, thin line art looks good. This is what I hate, is I'll start changing my art style halfway through a piece. Because I don't draw consistently enough. I can always make it thicker, though. Baked pretzels do have salt. You just did that today? Wait, show of hands. How many of y'all do that? Where you knock all the salt off of the pretzels? I feel like that's just a me thing. Because my mom loves salt on pretzels. I just think it's kind of too much, I guess. You do it all the time? Sometimes, if you had too many. If you do the lines with the pen tool and vector layer. Oh, I don't like vector layers. Oh, my behated vector layers. I did not do anything on the vector layers. I lack the intelligence to remember about vector layers. Only for the line art? Yeah. That would require me being smart. Which I am not. There we go. Shoes are hard to draw. I'm not very good at drawing shoes. Let's see, this has to curve this way. Go. They're so freaking cute, though. There we go. All I have to remember is I'm drawing this for me, so I shouldn't be stressed about it. I should just be having a good time. Feet, period. I'm okay. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm okay at drawing feet. Feet are not a challenge for me to draw for whatever reason. I just like it works, right? Feet aren't bad. So if I had to draw, you know, the foot in this position, like let's say, you know, the ankle is right here. Comes in like this, and then I don't know why. It's not that bad. I don't have issues with drawing feet. 'Cause they're really like not super complicated, I guess, in a way. Like they could be a lot more complicated than they are. You know? They could be worse. They could be a lot worse. You like your pretzel unsalted with the beer cheese? Yeah, the beer cheese! Ooh. Hands are far worse than feet. I think hands are worse because then you have like 5 spindly little things. Like toes are just little nubbies. You know, you can do whatever with the toes. Unless you get into those anime artists who will draw feet. Right? And they'll like draw them like completely splayed out like this and give everyone like super long spindly toes and they're all like weirdly dug into everything. You know what I'm talking about, right? It almost looks more like a hand than a foot. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've seen it happen with like... I guess I use Azur Lane as a reference too much, maybe. Alright, let's see the design of the shoe again. Alright. Oh, it's not a loop, it's a white piece at the bottom. Okay, I thought it was a little hoopty-hoop. A little loopty-hoopty part. But it is not, it's just a cute little thingy. Okay. Well, that makes life easier. There we go. You hate drawing fingers. Fingers are what make it hard, if I'm being honest. That is so true. Isn't that why the author from My Hero Academia, didn't they make the villain have 1 billion hands because he was like, I want to get better at drawing hands? If I remember correctly, that was like the entire reasoning of that guy having 1 billion hands on his design. I forget his name. It's been too long since I watched. I know isn't My Hero Academia technically over now? That's done, right? And aren't they making a new season of Attack on Titan even though that's also technically done? How are they doing that? That's what I want to know. Like what do they even have to keep going with that show? That's what I don't get. Like, it's like Attack on Titan, the epilogue. It's like you're just trying to sell more merch, I guess. More Blu-rays. I respect the hustle. You have this weird thing where you struggle to draw noses. Oh, okay. So the secret to noses, I also struggle with them, is noses are more about drawing what isn't there. And I know that sounds really insane, but like, let's say, you know, you have a face, and you want to just think about the anatomy of a nose really quick, right? You can do this, maybe like a round circle for the bottom, another circle here, there would maybe be another circle there, because this comes up, maybe stops like right here, and then it curves this way a little bit, and you've got the triangle that kind of leads up to everything that's like, you know, right? The problem is if you draw just those shapes, then it looks kind of dumb. But if you like erase most of it, and you just sketch in where like some shadows would be, you can get more of a nose that way. I'm not very good at it either, but that's what I was told by like another artist, is it's almost better to draw what isn't there. VTubers have noses? Nope. If you're drawing a VTuber, you could just do this. And you'd be like, ah. Or if you want, you can draw like... Sometimes when I'm struggling with like the way a head is pointing, I'll literally try to draw like, okay, the nose would be here. And then I'll like erase it a bit, or maybe just do like a this. Sometimes you still need a guide. You need like a little guide reference point. It just helps you get down where you want to be. Do I have a nose? Nah, of course I don't have a nose. Amazing artist. Thank you, Gaming Battle. How are you doing tonight? You've never seen a VTuber with a defined nose. It's because rigging a defined nose sucks. Take it from me. I'm a Live2D rigger. Rigging a defined nose is a special type of hell. That's why you basically never see it. Because if you're doing a defined nose, then you have to break the nose up into multiple 3D shapes. Okay, so there's like a piece here, and a piece here, and a piece right here, and a piece here. Right? But then if you want the nose to turn at all of a sudden, when that nose turns to the side, you now have like these pieces that were here before, right? And now this comes up to the side like this. Oh, and now you need this whole section right here and this whole section right here. This you can leave the same. This doesn't matter. But in order to do a nose, you have to have so many extra parts. Yeah, you can't just add like a 3D nose to a 2D face. There's so much that you have to think about. And then not only that, if you're gonna add a 3D nose, you now need to have like a 3D eye system. Right? Everything, you can't just have like a 3D nose. The whole face needs to be constructed in 3D. There's only a couple of VTubers who have something like that, and it either looks really, really, really good, or it looks really rough. So like, I think one of the best examples I can think of that kind of ended up being very rough was Iris's original model. And because it was in such a heavily painted style, the painted style is almost impossible to rig unless it's separated out into like 1 billion different pieces. There was a tutorial back in the day made by ADR Hayes. ADR Hayes, I'm pretty sure that's their username. They are super, super, super good at rigging that like super 3D face. They have like a tutorial somewhere. Like they got a lot of stuff on how to do it. But the original Iris model, it was drawn beautifully. But my guess, as someone who's done rigging for a very long time, is that it was not separated in a way that was conducive to rigging. That's just what I was able to get from from looking at how it moved is my guess is the artist didn't know how to draw for Live2D. And so they just ended up barely separating a couple things that weren't super separated, and then my guess is the rigger was not given enough time to make it work either. Just if I had to take a guess, I of course don't know. And I wish everyone involved in all projects the best. You know, I don't want to I don't want to be nitpicky or anything, but to me, that's an example of why that art style is not very common in VTubers, because it's extremely difficult to rig properly. Not sure about how the rigger half the time or not, but artists unfamiliar with the whole process was the main issue. Yeah, I've worked with artists. I didn't research into it too much, like what went on, but I've worked with artists before who don't know how to separate for Live2D. And it is, if I'm being honest, it is hell. As a Live2D rigger, it is hell if you have to, like, if you have an artist that speaks your language, you know, you can teach them, but there was this one time where I was working with an artist who had never separated for Live2D before, and they sent me a file where everything was separated, but nothing was drawn underneath. So to give you guys an example of what that means, is when VTubers are drawn, we are drawn as like a bunch of layers on top of each other. So like the head might be a couple layers, the front hair will be a layer, the side hair will be another layer, this hair will be another layer, this hair will be a layer. But what had happened is there was nothing drawn underneath the layers at all. So when I went to take the skirt away, right, I was like, okay, you know, here's the skirt. Let me, you know, let's make sure there are legs underneath. Right, and these are the legs. That's where the legs were. They didn't extend past the skirt at all. There was just nothing there. And even worse is I was like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe that's fine. Here's the back of the skirt. Surely there will be, you know, something there that's visible. I kid you not, it was drawn like this. It was literally cut off where the legs were. So I couldn't give the skirt any motion because everything that needed to be seen when things moved was gone. It was not a good time. But what was even crazier to me is when the artist found out that they needed that extra separation, they tried to charge my client an extra $1,000. It's like, no. You said that you knew how to separate for Live2D. You charged a really high price, and now you want to add on $1,000 because you got caught doing a crappy job? It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. And I mean, I've had to redraw a lot of parts for models that I used to, because I used to take rigging commissions back in the day. That was like my main source of income was rigging. And so it was cool. I really liked it, but there was a lot of times where either like I had artists ghost me after a while, where it was like, hey, I need some info about the project, and they're like, peace, goodbye. And so I would have to kind of solve that issue. That was always the thing. I had that happen like once or twice. But that's part of why I don't take commercial commissions anymore. Is because I don't have the time to go through the shenanigans of it all. What's up, Morhex? How you doing? My horns have a nice 3D effect. Are they layered? Yes. So my horns are actually broken up into 3 parts. So there's three layers to my horns. Let me draw them out. So the first layer is the one that kind of goes from like here to here. The second layer kind of comes from like here to here. And there's some overlap right here too. And then the third layer is back here and hides behind my head. There you go. Yeah, you have to have the bald under the hair. Like this. There has to be extra things drawn. How tough was it to get the wings set up? Oh my god, I redid those like 10 times. Do I still take small commissions? It has to be for a close friend or something that's really important to me. And I'm pretty slow. Like I've actually never taken art commissions since becoming a VTuber. Back in the day, I used to take art commissions. But that was for something else entirely. I was like, back in ye old Grape draws Pokemon days. I used to be like I only ever drew Pokemon. But it would have to be something that was really important to me, and I don't know. I don't even know where to price my art at because I don't do it consistently enough. That's the problem. And then when you start getting into art pricing, it's a little tough too, because so many people have so many different opinions on how art should be priced, what they think it's worth, you know, like what's the deadline, what they want to get out of it, you know, it can be a lot. There we go. Cute. Cute. I just wouldn't even know what to charge anymore. And even more than that, there's an eye behind the head, no? So, if we're breaking down the eyes... Hold up. Give me a second. I have this somewhere because I've been working on a secret project, so I could kind of show you guys. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Let's talk about the horrors of reality. Let's talk about the horrors of making a VTuber. Right? So... Is this all, like, locked together for some reason? There we go. Anyways, why is it selecting multiple things? It's being stupid. There we go. Okay. So, if we're just talking about the eyeball... If we're just talking about the eye... Let's just do the eyeball. Right? Or even the mouth. I forgot I have invisible masks on that. Let's just do the eyeball. So you've got this layer, you've got this layer, this layer, this layer, this layer. The shading on this, on the eye white, the upper eyelid, the shadows. The eye itself has highlights, a base, all the parts and pieces inside of it, right? Everything is separate. Little highlights and everything. You basically have to draw all of that, but it goes on top of the face. Here's the neck. I'm gonna take that shadow away. Here's this neck nub. Here's the line for the neck. Here's the torso. There's the line for the torso. You don't always have to separate the lines like that, but it helps. Here's like the light on the face. Here is the face. Here is the line art behind the face. So if I wanted to like extend the neck or extend the shadows, you know, there's like lots of different ways to do it. That's a lot of different parts for one thing. Yeah. That's why VTuber models end up being like 500 layers or something insane. There we go. Now you know. I was thinking about having a members only stream, but it was gonna be Live2D Rigging. Because I haven't rigged on stream in a very, very, very long time. And I've been meaning to do some kind of like members, subscribers only type of thing. So I don't know if that would be preferred or appreciated, but I'm trying to come up with ideas for something fun that would be like cool. The usual 3D model eyes are done weird too. Oh yeah, they're super weird. Like for a 3D model, you basically have a box that's set into a face that's kind of like this. And you have your main eyelash right here on the outside of it, right? You got your eyelash here, you got your lower lash here. And then in the box is the circle like set into the head. Which is really cool. Yeah, they're super weird. Because like a natural eyeball is, you know, you got, let me undo all this stuff. You got like the eyelashes and everything, and you know, eyelashes. And technically, if you're looking at an eyeball from the side, it pokes out. Eyeballs poke out a little bit where they got like this. They look like this from the side. Real freaky. I do not like eyeballs from the side. They freak me out. Mew and Grape shows a bit of tail. Dang! Dang! People will see 500 layers and still ask if they can pay $50. Oh. I don't want to, you know, financial stuff is its own thing. But that's why models are as expensive as they are, though, because it's like there's so much work that goes into it. What the heck? Iron Jaw? Why did you give 50 subs? Why did you do that? I mean, sorry. Thank you. I should say thank you first. What the heck? Thank you. It's a lot of support. I'll keep working really hard, but why would you do that? Why would you do such a thing? Oh my god. You don't even have any messages in this channel. You've never even talked in this channel. Why are you giving me 50 subs? You haven't even sent a first message. What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you? I mean, thank you very much. Thank you. I should say thank you. Thank you. Hi. Thank you so much. I really... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're a YouTube viewer. That's you. But you came over to Twitch. You're crazy. You're crazy. Nick! You don't need to have a gifting war! Thank you for the 50 gifted members on YouTube. We do not need to have a war between YouTube and Twitch right now. We don't need this. We don't need... I mean, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you, but... I don't even know what to say. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. You have to do this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I don't even know what to say. Thank you very much. Thank you both. Thank you, Hydra. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't even know what to say. I think I've maybe had one Akasupa ever. Oh, YouTube and Twitch, please stop fighting. Please stop fighting, guys. Please. I'm talking to both of you. I'm reading both of your chats at the same time. It's okay. You've been keeping yourself alive at work with the Outer Wilds VODs after work promotion. Oh, that's really sweet of you, Iron Jaw. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying those. The DLC VODs will be released in mid-August. So please, if you're an Outer Wilds fan and you've been waiting for me to play the DLC Let's Play is going to be in August, mid-August when it comes out. So please look forward to that. I am working on it. Oh man, I love that game. I love that game so much. Nick, thank you so much. When you return, Nick? When do you return from being sentenced to servitude in hell? Soonish, right? Are you coming back soon? When will you play Dota with the Gao Goons again? God, I really haven't drawn that much today. I've been fighting for my life. But thank you both so much. Thank you. They're fighting! The second. Oh my god, you're almost free. You're almost free to come back and play Dota 2 with the Gao Goons. This is great. Actually, I have done some. I drew this shoe. I didn't draw the other one, though. There we go. I thought about making the boobs bigger, but I felt like I drew them big enough. Buy duty calls. 75 billion shipment boxes? Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. She get one leg. Oh, your art eraser is gone. No. I think they're good. I think they're good where they're at. I have a problem that many artists have where they buff the boobs unintentionally or intentionally. It's like I'll start drawing a cute girl. Then again, if my friends are flat, I'll draw them flat. But if they're already kind of stacked, I might like, I don't know, I might give them a little extra by accident. Unintended buffs. That always happens when I'm drawing myself, you know. I'll be drawing me at pretty normal proportions, right? Just like doing, you know, a nice midriff. Wait, here's the thing. Don't forget that there's like a little bit of this, okay? With your midriff, okay? That's important. Right? That's important. Wait, here, right here. Important. Important. But sometimes I'll be like sketching stuff out. Right? And I got it like set up in a comfortable way. And then I get to the final sketch and I'm like, what happened? When did they do this? I'm like, wait, what happened? What happened? But that was not what I drew. That's not, I like go back to my sketch layer and I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, this was not like this before. You know, I am my own biggest enemy. I'm my own biggest enemy. That's what I am. Anti-drowning purposes? Is that what we're calling it nowadays? It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit, but also... Come here. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Come here. Come here. That is not coming here. Come here. I like drawing boobs. I think they're fun to draw, and so I draw them really big because they're fun to draw. That's why. There's my dark and evil secret. Can you believe this? This is terrible. Only a sick and twisted individual would ever do such a thing. Actually, that's the only thing on my current model that I drew. I drew the boobs. I did like all the shading and everything because I wanted them to bounce in a certain way, so I redrew the boobs, and that's the only part of my model that is drawn by me. Everything else is drawn by Ruber. Not the shirt, but like the skin. I'm sorry, I'm a sicko. I'm a real sicko. I think people use like brushes for flowers, right? I think a lot of artists use like pre-done brushes for the flowers because it makes life easier. But I'm gonna wing it. This is my problem. I don't use tools. I'm not smart like Homo habilis, the tool user. There we go. Oh, to be smart like monkey. You can't imagine how much time went into rigging it. Honestly, not that much. I kind of locked in. I just locked in. I think the thing that took me the most time was probably the hair. The hair took me a lot of time to rig properly. That was truly a struggle. There we go. There. Man, this is starting to look good. I just gotta fix the layers. How do I decide how big is big enough? I actually will shrink them down because I'll accidentally draw them like way too big, and I'm like, that just looks weird. I don't know. I don't want things to look like if I draw a character. I don't like this. That's just like that's too much. I like, how do I describe it? This, maybe this. But that's where it maxes out. That's where it maxes out. I don't know what you guys are referencing. But, you know, go ahead and reference. I have no idea what you're talking about. And I think I don't want to know. I think I don't want to know. It's like Dolly Parton. If it goes beyond Dolly Parton, that's too much. Is that fair? Is that fair to say? Dolly Parton's the limit for me. I think that's pretty fair. Because Dolly is an icon, and she's a good judge of many things. Oh, it's a character from Fate. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never played Fate or really been interested in it. I'm sorry, Fate enjoyers in the chat. You know what I'm interested in, and I'm very sad isn't around anymore? Dragalia Lost. God, I have the theme stuck in my head. I'm like, yeah, 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 yeah. PUPUN を合わせたな花なななななななななななあなななななななななな GAOGAO! Sometimes I forget that I can talk in such a high-pitched voice, if I'm being honest. So you clip 話してる。とっても違いのイメージが作るね。Makes a totally different image, doesn't it? Could you imagine if I was a VTuber that did that all the time? If I talked like that in that tiny little high-pitched voice, I don't think I could pull it off. I'd go crazy after a while. Is it a thing? Oh yeah, there's lots of VTubers that talk in a voice like this that's very forced. And they talk in this really high-pitched baby voice, and it's crazy. Yeah, it's exhausting. Ugh. It hurts my throat after a while. For sure. I can't do it. I was not made to be that cute. This is the tomboy in me. It comes out and I'm like, ugh. But I would say my voice is like, I don't know. It's not deep to begin with, but it's also not high pitched. I'd say I'm very mid-range. I'm not mid, but I'm mid-range. Just tried the grand concert. Hello, Arctic. How are you doing? That is awesome. How did you like the story? I really love the story in grand concert. It's so good. Every VTuber's... Now, how low can I go? I mean, if you want me to talk like this for the rest of the stream, I could really try to do that, but once I start talking this low, I have to get my voice really quiet. Otherwise, it starts cracking and it's not that good. Go, That's about as low as I can go. I'm sure if I warmed up a bit more, I could go lower. But yeah, I got energy. I got energy. I can also talk like this if you really want me to, and have that like typical shonen anime pro tag voice for the guys, where it's kind of gravelly, but they really don't know what they're trying to go for, but it definitely still sounds like a woman trying to do a guy. Ag love, thanks. Yo, Felda Girl, how you doing, dude? Oh, thank you! I'm glad you've been enjoying all the Dota. That means a lot to me. I love Dota. Oh, if I sound more like this, people will say I sound like Bart. Or if I sound like this, it's a little more womanly if I've had some gravel there. I don't know. You could do a lot of things with voices, and they're kind of funny. It's funny, you can do a lot. Or if you really want to sound more high-pitched like this, you can add gravel and sound high-pitched, and that's crazy. Wild. Wild, 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 wild. Or I can just talk like this for the rest of stream and no one gets to ask any questions about what I'm doing right now. I guess you could ask questions about what I'm doing right now if you wanted to. Yeah, it's like all the young boy characters are always voiced by women. It's always the ladies who do it. I kind of find it fun to talk like I don't know. I like to talk in a voice like this. I think it's kind of fun to. You can. I don't know. It's interesting to be able to like to control the breathiness and then control the gravel. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. It's just neat. You hear that's been changing in recent years, has it? That's cool. I really wanted to do the flats today, but I've gotten so distracted. Oh. Did this last layer? Oh, wait, yeah, the last layer is really long. Oh, wait, I forgot! I wanted to drag this one out. I'm stupid. Well, maybe I'm not stupid, but I'm forgetful. Let's take this and take it a little further. I think something fun to do is to try to copy Hosho Marin's sexy voice, but I can't even get close to how she does it because she has so much of a... She's got such a good high tone, but she's also got this nasally... Like a very, very nasally high tone thing, and it's... Oh, it's good, but I'm just bad at understanding how to do it. Yeah, her voice is so unique. I love it so much. There's so many wonderful VTubers whose voices I love. Like Phoebe. If you've ever heard her go into a laughing fit, it is like the most you have to laugh with her kind of laugh. It is so freaking cute. Like it's very gremlin-y, I would almost say it, but like in a super cute way. Yeah, very, very infectious. Yes, she's just so cute when she laughs. I love it. I was in one stream where she went into a laughing streak over like one of her karaoke songs, and I ended up almost cry laughing with her because it was so good. There we go. Dang, I'm pretty good. There we go. Yeah, Densetsu Phoebe. Yeah. Her laugh is just so cute. It's very cute. Let's see. Man, I'm so slow at art. I'm sorry, Gao Goons. I wish I was faster. I wish I was just a little bit faster, but here I am still plugging away, doing my thing. It'll get done eventually. One day it has to finish. I will finish this eventually. Good things take time. Yeah, isn't her laugh cute? If you've never heard it, please do yourself a favor and go watch one of Phoebe's streams. She won't be streaming this weekend because she's at Off-Kai for all of her shenanigans that she's got going on. But it's so cute. Slow art equals extreme care and dedication. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right. I'm just bullying myself. This little artist soothing. I'm just really happy. This is something I redrew the face for this. Like, so many times. Let me see if I can go back and find the original. I think I redrew it. So this one is... Is this one layer 12? Yeah, okay. So I also had... Where was it? So I had layer 12. Did I delete the other ones? No. I might have deleted the other ones. Yeah, I guess I did delete them. But I had redrawn the head so many different times. But now I'm really happy because when you flip it, the eyes don't look weird. Like they look good on both sides. And that's important, being able to flip your art. Oh my god, I erased some of this. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, you know, that's erased on purpose from the hair. Okay, I forgot. There we go. Whew, heading out for the night. Have a good one, Toaster. Have a good one. Hello, Mordred. How you doing? I'm still working on the mouth. The mouth is a work in progress. How many layers are on the skirt? It's the 3 layers, okay. Let's see, I kind of want it to poof out a little bit. There we go. I kind of want to make it a little more poofy. Just a little bit. Yeah, just like a tiny bit. Like a bell. Like a bell! Like a bell! There we go. What should be going down more? Goodness, this is tough. This is tough. I look cute. Thank you! GAOGAO! Yeah, cons are very expensive. They're very expensive. I think they're held in those big cities though, because those bigger cities have the infrastructure for it. I feel like maybe I'm just insane. There's less infrastructure for that type of thing in the Midwest. Like, don't get me wrong. I'd love if it was at a midpoint for travel too, but it's just like how Australia has a lot more stuff in, you know, on the sides, like the coastal areas. If I do it like this, I'll understand it better. You know, places that have like shipping end up being bigger always. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely shipping in the Midwest. There's definitely shipping there, but places with ports that can ship are always bigger. Yeah, major hubs. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Let me see. Does this layer anything? No. Okay. Let's delete these layers. They don't have anything. Clean up a little bit. That's the outfit. For fun, let's turn off all the sketch layers and see where we're at so far. Okay, that's not bad! That's not bad at all. I need to fix the knee a little bit, I think. We're getting there with the line art. I might need to change this ear a little bit, but we'll see. It's supposed to go this way. That's the skirt. That's that. That's the outfit. That's the body. You know what? This is going really good. This is going so good. The thin lines were a good choice. Yeah, I think so too. Looks good. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. Something I struggled with when I was first concepting this out is the shape of her eyes. Like, I've drawn Nimi a couple times, but the thing is, her eyes are very... They're very peaceful, in a way, right? Like, they've got this kind of a feeling to them. Like a little bit, almost like a little bit sleepy, like a comforting kind of sleepy feeling. The problem is, yeah, she's got friend eyes. That's a good way to put it. Problem is, my eyes, the way that I draw them, I have more of a this look where I kind of like do this. It's a lot more like angular, a lot more energetic. And I also give myself really thick eyebrows all the time. But her eyes are just very... They're very peaceful. I like that. But it took me a bit to draw it in a way that made sense, because the first couple times I drew it, and I was given her same face syndrome, and I don't want to do that. I think that's the hardest part about improving art, is getting over the whole, like, same face syndrome stuff. A lot of that can be really tough. Or only drawing like triangle faces, that's also hard too. The comfort zone. Yeah, I have a zone where I'm good at drawing things fast. And I ended up, for myself, when I concepted it out, eyes like this are easier for me to draw. Because when I first started drawing, I only ever drew Splatoon. So, like, in my brain, it was a lot easier to just do, like, the rectangle type eyes, because that's what all of the Splatoon characters had. Yeah, the reason I learned to draw humanoids was because of Splatoon back in the day. That's the whole reason I locked in. There's Chicago, Dallas, Austin, Nashville, equally as big in major hubs but cheaper. There's a lot of conventions in Texas. You can't mention those cities because there's some really big conventions in Texas. But I also feel like VTubing is such a recently popular phenomenon that it's gonna take a while before we have more VTubing centric events in different places. But right now, I think it's important to have like one big VTubing event and have like other ones spread around, but it's kind of like Evo. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about Evo, but Evo is like a fighting game thing where they have, you know, different locations and tournaments and whatnot, all that stuff. But starting next year, they're putting Evo in a bunch of different places around the world, which is cool, but that means that there's going to be less people at each one. Man, this tea thermos rocks. Am I going to be a fighting game pro soon? No. The only fighting games that I've ever played are Soul Calibur 6 which I love. I'm bad at it, but I love it. And Pokken Tournament. And there is no way that I'm going back to Pokken Tournament. That game's dead. No more Pokken Tournament for me. Rest in pieces, Pokken Tournament. There you go. With Soul Calibur, yeah! Soul Calibur 6 is the one with Geralt. Yeah. No Smash Bros? Smash Bros isn't a fighting game. I've said my piece. Smash Bros is a party game. Sorry if you think otherwise. You are wrong. There we go. That's the flower. All right. How does this even work? The little band. Oh, it's just straight across. Okay. I need to rotate for this. There we go. Controversial take. I think Smash Bros is a party game. I'm sorry. And I say this as someone who used to go to tournaments for Smash Bros, so I feel like I get to have a decent say on this. But personal opinion, it's a party game. You enjoy watching Melee? I don't even enjoy watching Melee, but maybe it's because I didn't grow up with it. Where does this headband sit? Does it sit below the ears? Yeah, it sits kind of below the ears. I'll have it get covered up by the hair at some point. There we go. But then again, I didn't grow up with Melee. I didn't have a GameCube growing up, so it's kind of... I don't know if it's fair for me to say that I don't like Melee. Because I just didn't... I don't have that same... What am I saying? Same nostalgia. Melee is sweaty. Can't a party game be a fighting game? I think that you can compete in Smash Bros. But to me, it's not a fighting game because the only character to have like combos and stuff is Bayonetta. Like sure, you get 1, 2, 3, but there's not enough in that game to qualify as a fighting game. One day I want to have a stream where we play Smash Ultimate, and I want to see if you guys can beat me. I want to see if you guys can beat me. Yeah, there's too much RNG in the game. What qualifies as a fighting game? Something where you have a defined health meter. Like Smash Bros, you don't have a defined health meter because you could just like die. Smash is a platformer. In my humble personal opinion, where I'm always right, Smash is a platformer. I just, you know, I'm just always right, so. Yeah, it's true. It's like Smash has so many rule sets of like, oh, you can only do this and this and this and this and this. That's true. I forgot about all the different rule sets and everything too. I mean, all fighting games technically have rule sets, but the fact, you know what seals it for me? The fact that there are banned characters at Smash tournaments. Like they're out here banning Steve. If it was a fighting game, there would not be character bans in tournament. I'm sorry. That's like a basic thing to me. Like, I know people like, oh, well, you know, Magic the Gathering is a card game and it's still competitive even though they have bans. Yeah, but I think less of them for it. I think that they don't make good cards. Also, Magic the Gathering isn't really Magic the Gathering anymore. It's Magic, the collaborative opportunity. Magic the Fortnite. There are banned characters in some fighting games as well. Poor design. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bans cards. Shame. For shame. Is Dota really a MOBA? Well, the bans change each match. That's different. It's not like you go into a Dota 2 tournament and you're like, sorry guys, you can no longer play Sniper because we have banned him from the game eligibility-wise. You know? Old fighting games often ban characters because they didn't have patches. That's fair. But today, in today's era, we have patches. And I love him. He's handsome. Just kidding. But, we have patches in the modern era. And if a game is in the modern era and you can't patch it, it's like, it was bad. Mostly because there's such an absurd number of them that usually the design... Well, they should just not make as many cards then. Hello, Globos. Hello. Hello. Oh, God. You guys got me distracted again. Ugh. Also, I will say, when I used to do those Smash tournaments, there were so many unwashed individuals. It was impressive in a really sad way. Like, there were so many people who just didn't shower. Like, I would walk into the place that was hosting the Smash tournaments and, like, the smell was something special. That was an experience I'd like to not have again, if I'm being honest. The smell of unwashed men. I was always the only woman in the woman. I was the only woman in that tournament pretty consistently. And the number of times that me, being underage at the Smash Bros tournament, got hit on and asked for my number by grown men. Yeah. That was certainly a time. Certainly a time in my gaming career. You're cackling. It was certainly a time. There was a lady who left a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament because it smelled so bad. That doesn't surprise me. Once you got a whiff of a dude who smelled like onion rings, it's like, what are they using for deodorant? Onion rings? I like onion rings, but that would ruin it permanently for me. Did I just knock out a ruffle instantly? Oh, my brain is leveling up. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. I got a ruffle. I did it. Oh, baby, a triple. I'm gonna make that feel a little softer. There we go. All right. There we go. Yippee! All right. That's good. There was a time when I went to one of those Smash tournaments and this dude sat down next to me. And he was one of those like there's always these people in fighting games and in real life, but there was one of the guys who would just make excuses for everything every time something went wrong. Anyways, I played Charizard in Smash 4, who was not a popular pick at all, because I just like Charizard. And he had a move called Flare Blitz, which obviously, you know, charges across the screen in a wall of fire. Right? So imagine Charizard being shot out of a gun, that was Flare Blitz. Anyways, this guy could not handle the fact that I would Flare Blitz in the most inopportune moments. He was not ready for the level of Unga that I brought to the club. Because he was playing super sweaty, you know, he's playing Ness, he was trying like Giga Hard. I'm just like, Flare Blitz. Every single time he tried to do something, I was like, Flare Blitz. And the thing is with Flare Blitz is Charizard takes damage when he uses that move. It's not a safe option in the slightest, but this guy could just not fathom the fact that I would do this stupid play every time. He couldn't handle it. It didn't work in his brain, so I just kept doing it because it was really funny. So when I won that game, he literally got up and left the venue without saying anything. I tilted that man so bad. It was not my goal, but it was really funny. It was really funny. No Smash controller. Well, back in that day, I didn't have a GameCube controller because I didn't grow up with the GameCube, so I literally brought my 3DS. I brought my 3DS to the venue and used that as a controller. Which was kind of wild. Oh, from him? No. There was one time, though, Bozo came with me. This is you could tell this is such a long time ago. This is like when we first started dating, Bozo came with me. And he didn't care about Smash at all, but he was being nice to me. And, well, we cared because we played Smash together a lot. But he thought that competitive Smash was stupid. Which, to be fair, I agree. And I was just having fun with it. But he showed up. He doesn't, like, sweat. Like, he sweats in any fighting game or any, like, competitive game that he plays. But he showed up, picked Lucina after this dude was bragging about how good he was and blah, blah, blah. Oh, Lucina's such a low tier. You can never beat me with Lucina. Blah, blah. Anyways, he proceeds to two-stock him immediately. And the guy also just got up, wrapped up his controller, kind of, like, slammed his fist on the desk and walked out of the venue. I love when just by playing good and being a nice person, you can get, like, these really unhinged people to just rage. It's so funny and so sad at the same time. It's like, is that really what's gonna make you quit, bud? Like, is that all you've got in you is like a grrr, walk out of venue? Their credit, they didn't make a scene otherwise. Maybe I'm underestimating. Am I underestimating the anger issues of the average man? Because that was still pretty pathetic to me. Like slamming your hand on the desk and not even saying GG. Because, come on, if you're in, like, I get it, online, you rage quit, whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't care. But if you're in person, how do you not even have the balls to just be like, hey, good game, man? It's so sad. I don't know. If you have those issues and you're working on it, I have a lot of respect for you, because I guess it's hard to overcome that, but it still shocks me how many times I'll see people just like, they'll act like a freaking toddler. You know, they'll go to a tournament and oh, well, if you had used this move, it would have been more optimal. Like, there's so much cope. Oh, hold up, let me. It smells like cope. Okay, it's so pathetic when people start backtracking. Like, yeah, you know, you could have beat me harder if you used this move. Brother, move on. You lost the match. Go to Wendy's, order your like lost meal to make yourself feel better, and hit the ranked ladder again. Don't cope by trying to correct someone. It's so sad. It's so pathetic. If you do that, don't do that. Just say GG. Move on. Shake the hand, be like, GG's, man, you got me good. And just leave it at that. You have so much more aura if you do that. Auraless is baby raging and leaving. Alright. Some people make their entire... Yeah, it's like losing is like a character flaw to them or something. And you know what, like I said, if you struggle with anger issues while you're playing games, but you're working to fix that, mad respect. Absolutely mad respect on that. That's not an easy... If that's your struggle, then that's not like... That's not the easiest thing to get over, I would assume. I've had moments where I was mad at gaming. Back in the day, like I would get like pretty frustrated. Because I'm a sicko, I literally would just throw my phone across the room, and instead of typing something, you know, angry or doing something that could hurt somebody else, I just chucked my phone and I queued again. And I was like, I will play this game until I can play it without getting mad at someone for outplaying me, because that's stupid. In my logic brain, I'm like, it would be so stupid if this ruined my enjoyment of something that I should be liking. And so I just kind of worked through it until I didn't have that issue anymore. Yeah, you could make jokes, you know, you could go grrr and then do like, hey, GG's, you know, it's okay if you have like a little bit of frustration, but the people who go in and like baby rage, auraless, straight up negative aura. Or the people who try to be heels in real life, like for watching or like watching fighting games, or they try to be like the uber like edgelord bad guy. You're not a heel, you're just a jerk. You're just a no fun jerk that's like no one wants to be around. Heels are only good in like obviously fake media, like extremely fake media, like extremely real manly media like the WWE, okay? Heels only work there because it's the manliest and the realest thing ever happening, ever. Hello, Jordan. You would not believe how interconnected the wrestling and the VTuber scene are. Wrestling is just the equivalent... Wrestling for guys is just the equivalent of a soap opera for women. You get the same drama, the same intrigue, the same ups and downs and everything else. It's the same, bro. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but it's WWE is just a soap opera, but with oiled up men. You're amazed that some wrestlers don't get awards for their acting. I know, right? Some of them are so good at acting. I mean, I've never really been like a super wrestling type of person. Like, I didn't watch it growing up or anything. But I always enjoy the clips. Like, the acting is so funny. It's enough to make me go hee hee. And that's good enough for me. I love a good hee hee. Well, hee hee. My name is Peepy Head. There we go. Yay! The skirt's done! Oh, yippee. I think I need to change the ribbon though. Maybe I'll just show it like kind of going off to the other side. Yeah, it's good. Some things about VTubing are hard to explain to random normies do have rough equivalents of wrestling. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Like VTubing has a lot because it's character-based acting. You gotta make a wrestling peepee head now. Let's go. Right, it's VTubing and wrestling all revolve around a persona. It's crazy good how you like the hands. Thank you. I traced my own hands. I deleted the reference layer, but these are my hands. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but I just did my hands in this pose and traced them. Yeah, the kayfabe, yeah. I've watched clips of Seinfeld, but not much else. I don't really watch much TV. Now you hate the hands. Grrr! Hands behated. Alright. That is pretty freaking good. I did it off stream. Sorry, I did most of this drawing off stream so far. Yeah, let's see. I'll leave that there. That. I'm doing pretty good with this. This is making practice. Why did I say that? What did I even mean by this is making practice? Was I trying to say practice makes perfect? What? Oh. What was I even trying to say? This is making progress. I think I was trying to say progress. I think that's a sign that I have not eaten enough today and I need to go. And I should probably call it quits here. I'm making good practice, baby. Yay! I'm having a stroke. I'm making good progress. Hold up, let me just move this up a little bit. Okay. There we go. I may change the leg positions a little bit, but we'll see. This is yes, that's exactly what it was. This was going well, smashed up with I'm making progress. So I'm making practice. I'm having, I should go eat. But thank you all so much for coming to hang out for an art stream. It's been a while since we've done one. Thank you. This is me saying thank you. Thank you. I get my little hairs. Thank you. Yippee! There we go. Yippee! Go, go! No, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. I should practice the pose. Oh, okay, I'll do that. Came up with this earlier today. If a bug stopped you from enlightenment, would it be called Budapest? Okay. Alright, you got me with that one. You got me with that one. You got me. Did I do the pose too? No, I just kind of made this pose up. I just kind of... Well, okay. I sort of did the pose, but I didn't take a picture of myself. I just looked at myself in the mirror and did it. So... Thank you all so much! Let's find someone to raid. Let's find a raid to do. Who is streaming? I feel like most VTubers that I know are all at off-kai right now. Yeah, any homies on? GAOGAO! Also, I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST for some more Sweaty Sundays. Yay! Yippee, 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 yay! Let's see. Who is gaming? Who is on? Who is on? Who is on? Yeah, okay, Moriko's playing... What is this? What is she playing? She's playing a really hard mode of Super Mario 64. And she's modded it like crazy. Okay, that sounds fun. Alright, sorry, this will be a Twitch-only raid because she does not stream on YouTube, but thank you all so much. GAOGAO! Thank you, thank you! I really appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow for Sweaty Sundays. So, please look forward to tomorrow. And until next time, good night. GAOGAO!